Las Vegas.
What the fuck?
Oh
No,
Remember
I've...
the Just Dance too.
What the shit? Oh, are we in session, VC? Oh, that's why my thing was not picking it up. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
decided
alright.
to
my
be
god,
cool today.
someone finally realized.
Well, no. So, I didn't even
It
realize
was
that
Starry.
was the...
Starry started it. Starry was the first
No.
one in call. Wait.
I thought it was
What?
Illiken.
Yeah.
Illiken was
Well,
the first one in
actually,
call.
I did go into session VC earlier, and then I went into general, and then Starry went into general, and then we both thought it would be funny to see how long it would take for you guys to realize we were in session instead of general.
I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I realized is because it wouldn't pop up on stream. Because it was not the right window setting on stream.
If
That's
you
funny.
haven't noticed,
That's real good.
we probably would have gone all session before y'all noticed.
I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
I was thinking like, oh hey, we're prepared this time instead
Yeah.
of
Hello, fans and newcomers alike. We are the Wyld Cast. It's been
Bleh.
3 weeks.
Yes.
We've had
And
some scheduling
we're-
issues, and we're finally back to doing this. Yeah, we'll see where the fuck this goes. I'm running on like half a battery. Some of us are half dead. Some of us are still sick, and some of us are really busy. We'll see where the fuck this goes. Oh shit. All right. So, before we get started with the session, first thing gotta talk about is Slipstream. If you like some of the music you hear in here, each of the songs that we use or potentially use will be listed down below. They're songs that are used in this video, previous videos, and possibly future videos. There's some really good tracks, and they're all listed. You should go check them out. They're free to use as long as you give them the credit they deserve, because it's fucking great. Definitely go check them out. The other thing I want to mention is, of course, Tabletop Audio, where a lot of our combat and ambient sounds come from, which is also just absolutely fucking awesome. Because I'm a subscriber of theirs, I get early access to all of their stuff, as well as the individual, sections of each track that they come out with, which makes it really easy for finding the right track to play during specific settings. So go check them out and subscribe to them, because they're genuinely fucking awesome, and their music rocks. I think that's everything I need to say. So, the fuck happened last session? 3 weeks ago.
Didn't
I
Caroline
mean-
I
get
went
poked?
bald.
Oh yeah.
If I got what? I got what?
Caroline
What
got poked by her god.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
One of the Facebook pokes. Yeah. Like, hey, don't forget.
Um,
Jab.
we went to Aryawood,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to a weird in-between planes place to save the village in Aryawood.
Mm-hmm.
And Arya did amazing and did her prophecy thing, and now she has white hair, as seen on the profile picture.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cause lore.
Took me a little while.
Also, I forgot to add a feature for those extra spells that you would have. So just find the spells that you would have access to, Arya, and just set them aside. You get them once per day, and they're added to your spell list. Once per day
Yeah.
for free, and then they're also added to your spell list.
Okay. Illiken looks great with short hair, so she's actually considering she might keep it.
Well, your hair is growing back over the course of time. It will grow back into a normal size, or your original size.
That doesn't mean she won't cut it.
That's fair. Very fair. Absolutely. It does take ages for Goliath to grow your hair, but
Yeah.
yeah, all of that happened because wild magic is fun, and prophecy was finally fulfilled. Aryawood is safe for the time being. In addition to that, you also did in fact manage to get the support of Aryawood, which is beneficial to say the least. Because of your assistance in their endeavors, they are willing to provide some kind of frontline support should their lands be invaded, in addition to allying themselves with Blue on Black specifically. So congratulations on that. You got 1 out of 3.
Well, we're working on stuff.
You're
We're
working
like-
on it. You got some
we're-
time. You're working
It's
on it.
progress. We're progressing.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
so proud.
So when we left off, you guys are still in
yeah.
Aryawood, aren't you?
I believe so.
Yes.
That sounds right.
I don't remember leaving.
Yeah, you guys took a long rest there,
This has
so
been
if you
3
haven't
weeks.
yet, long
Also,
rest.
And I've been
Illican
sick.
divine intervented.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, and it worked, so Rose is not dead anymore.
Very true. Yeah.
And my god answered me, so at least I have a stronger grip on my faith in him. Her. Them. Whatever their pronouns are.
It depends on who you're talking to.
Yep.
Also, weren't there 2 of them in the last thing that you said?
Yeah. Pretty sure a guy and a
Yeah.
girl, but
Yeah, there's one male figure and another female figure. There's no like defining features other than their forms and their voices. Otherwise, it's just like a amalgamation of some entity. Like you don't perceiving them is difficult to describe because you're looking into the void when you perceive them. If that makes any sense.
They're co-gods.
who consciousnesses.
The co-gods, yeah.
The bi-gods.
The lore makes sense. You just gotta research it. Anyway.
If there's even anything on it.
Yes.
So, as you guys wake up in the morning feeling refreshed, your entire party plus Rose gathered together. It was a rough endeavor from before, and Rose is definitely still trying to process everything that took place and everything that happened. But it is because of your divine intervention that she lives, and Arya's path has been set before her. Blue on black, what would you like to do?
Who knows?
Let's celebrate.
Yeah,
We did have the like giant dinner thing.
you did. Yes, you had a feast, and
We got a feast.
Ah, yeah. Is there a dance party we've yet to attend?
no.
I mean, unless you're
Performance
planning
check
on
that I need
arranging
to
one.
dodge. The information I got was we had like an island called Candolia.
Yeah.
Some lead that we needed to chase.
That's Condolia is a different continent from Kylen-Jaal. It's to the north. It's where Starry is from, and that's like some of his backstory stuff with the demon, the not the rabbit, the frog.
The demon, the
frog
devil, and the
thing.
warlock.
The I don't remember what it's called. It's
Kylen-Balbus.
something on sea, I think.
Yeah,
Kylen-Balbus,
Kylen-Balbus.
yeah.
Is Condolia also Goran's home country, or what's
Nope.
his?
That's different.
Iranian.
The other objective you guys have.
Irinian?
I can't wait to unlock the whole
Yeah.
the whole world map.
That would be
Never.
I
crazy.
can get my words out.
As your dungeon
This
master,
is
never.
expensive.
Why?
Aw.
Do you know how much work I would have to put in just for a fucking world map? It would be
You
a
just
lot.
make all the small continents and then compile them into one picture.
You don't have to be detailed.
Yeah, it can be a glob mess. The kid's drawing.
I'm up for a glob mess.
Insert that one meme where you've got like the fucking the Lion King and then the fucking cub there. It's like all that in the light, that's the kingdom's yours. What's that in the darkness? I haven't developed that part of the world yet.
Yeah.
Glitchy. All right. I believe we talked last time we talked about splitting the party. I think.
I don't believe we did. At least not long
I thi-
term.
Not definitively, no, but
I
we had
think
two
we
leads.
might have mentioned it and then talked a little bit more about it after session.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
So, to give you guys a quick reminder of your objectives right now, I feel like I'm forgetting one off the top of my head. Has been 3 weeks, and I apologize. But you have Goran's backstory as well as finding the individual known as Adros to try to get the barbarians of the of Ergmont on your side and ally with them.
Yeah.
Um, In addition, you also have this new lead into Condolia for Starry's backstory as well.
And for Aryawood.
And for Aryawood.
Yes, because they're interested in the Beastmaster devil lady.
Right.
The elder was like, if you fix this, we'll help you.
Yes, they'll essentially so the reward for doing this, because they're already allied with you in this instance, is them becoming more deeply involved as far as the war efforts go, rather than just being a neutral party allied with you. It's they will be willing to fight alongside the alliance, which would be a very powerful ally, having some Fae and Sylvan creatures at your side on battle. Regardless, those are the two objectives, or the four, technically, objectives that you guys have ahead of you, as well as a fifth, which involves, well, Caroline.
Leveling up a party member.
You also do need to return to Blue and Black eventually to debrief on the scenario, but that's kind of a given. So, if you guys wanted to, you have some time before you make a decision on what your next goal is. Like, if you wanted to have some downtime to either figure stuff out together, or if you wanted to attempt to try to find materials that you might be able to use or gather.
We probably need diamonds. I don't think we have any diamonds.
I better get mining.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Making a shopping list. What else do we need?
A boat?
I have a boat.
Oh, I don't know.
We have a big boat.
We need to check up on the boat.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do I know anyone at the docks? Like, do you remember?
Specifically know anybody at the docks? No, you were gone with the rest of the party for as long as they've been gone too, so...
Yeah.
As far as, like, being at the docks, it would have only been whatever you witnessed while you were there with them.
We should...
Nobody that...
have
Go ahead.
somebody fanboying over the boat and Blue and Black.
Yes, you do have somebody who's essentially keeping an eye on it for you. Is the best way to put that.
We were also, because we love notes, me and Arya are using the notes channel.
Oh, good.
And the four cities of Clorivan is also stuff happening with that. Is it Thomas?
If you're talking about the Thieves Guild, Thomas Stone is who you'd be referring to.
Because we talked to him and he was like, yeah, I'll figure something out for you guys to, like, get into the city. And also, I personally want to check up on how the siege on Blackstone's going. Because, you know, family relations.
Got a lot to do.
Wars, man. So much stuff's happening.
Yay, violence. Okay. So what's the priority? Because we had family business. First that goes first. At least I believe so.
Yeah.
have
I feel like
backstory.
most of our objectives are pointing us towards Condolia. Nothing in Corinian seems to be pressing.
Well, except of Urgmont, was it?
Your allying yourself with Urgmont would have been probably the most pressing thing in Duranian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because this
Do
war is
they
coming.
need us
so
there? Yeah. Do they need us there soon, TM?
We need.
Or
we
do they need
them
us there?
So they were wanting him brought back from his mission. You don't know the urgency of it, but you do know the urgency of trying to get yourself aligned with as many of these groups as possible. I mean,
Up to us, really.
it could be urgent. depending on how the war goes for your side of things. It's up to you what you do, though.
Yeah. Tough call. We got boats to check out. We have siege on blue on black, you said?
Blackstone.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blackstone. There
Blackstone.
you go. I thought I heard blue on black.
I'm
No, you're
sorry.
blue on black.
Yeah, I know, but I heard a siege on blue on black. I thought I'm not going to question it because that's my disability in
There's
hearing.
no siege on.
No, I know.
What?
Not yet.
That's why I
We
was
hope.
questioning.
No siege.
No, exactly. Blackstone for me is a kind of family matter, so I would love to check up on that one. Of course, I can do that myself, but
Salon,
I think
where in... I assume it's on Kylen-Jaal. Where on Kylen-Jaal is the volcano lava thing?
My house.
Okay.
house.
Shut.
The street.
So that Blackstone could be on the way to Salon's house.
we can make a reasonable detour. If we have to split the party here, that's fine. But I think everyone goes to Condolia. And
Everyone goes to
then-
Condolia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is Serenian in
So,
reference to us?
so you
in,
said that
relationship
Condolia
to
was
Kylen-Jaal
north.
and
You were
Condolia?
wrong. Condolia is east.
Well,
Yeah,
it's like
Grenian's probably north.
Tyrrhenian
Okay.
is north, but it's more northwest than the actual Arctic Wastes are, because the Arctic Wastes are north. But
Yeah.
Tyrrhenian is probably... I'll give you this. Tyrrhenian is closer to the Arctic Wastes than any continent you visited previously. But it's not much closer than the rest. Like, there's still a fair amount of distance, because the Arctic Wastes are literally the middle of fucking nowhere, aside from the northern pole of the globe.
Okay. Well, it's been a while since I've been in Condolia, so it's been like more than a year outside time. So I'm blaming that.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, and then that makes sense that they like took the Eastern Empire in that case.
Yeah.
If they're just like east.
No, see, Condolia is west, so they had to get as far away from it as possible. No, I'm fucking with you. It is east. Alright.
Okay.
So,
Well, now I have a world map, so
so now you've kind of... you can build the world map. It's fine by me. But you have kind of an idea. Sorry, give me a second. What the fuck is my dog doing?
what the
Being a
dog?
dog.
doing?
Shut the fuck up.
What the dog doing?
Biscuit?
Biscuit.
I can hear his, like, claws in the fuck. Anyway. He's coming, okay.
Maybe your
He's
pizza's
close.
here.
And maybe the pizza's here. Pizza's not here yet. I've got the ear open, so I hear the knock on the door. So,
There you go.
from
Go,
my
guys.
understanding on this is that your guys' plan is to go to Condolia before you go to Tyrrhenian. And then before any of that, your plan is Blackstone, then Koltar?
Probably.
Probably. I have no objections to that.
I'm trying to figure out what your guys' game plan is, so I know what's happening.
We're there with you.
Alright, cool.
Well, I was also wanting to try to go acquire diamonds, so
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
We need
if
those.
I think
Have-
Zalin, myself, and Oxide probably go and sort that out.
I thought Oxide was
Have
going to
we
Blackstone for family
tried-
reasons.
I am going.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
definitely
Yeah.
going to Blackstone. Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
So I would love to help anyone.
You could take Valeth or Starry with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or both.
What?
Welcome.
Hello.
I mean, so my thought process is we'll go help Oxide with family stuff if it's necessary.
I just want to check up on how they're going.
Yeah. It's collective Caroline and
Like,
Oxide family stuff.
checking up on Blackstone's more of like going mist form, flying over the place, seeing it's not on fire anymore, going great, and then continuing on our path.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that big, but
Yeah.
It's
That's
like giving
why I'm
your
like,
parents
okay.
a hug. Making sure that they're still alive.
What is happening? Can I get a real recap?
We're trying to figure out what to do.
That's not
That's-
what I'm
Yeah.
asking.
That's
you didn't
actually
mention-
the
It's only
only
half an
thing
hour
that's
of
Recap,
your
you
happening.
specifically have to roll initiative because you're late.
Shut the fuck up.
Riley, can I get a recap of what I've missed?
That's pretty much all you've missed, is just whether or not they're deciding that Condolia or Turanian as the next goal, which you guys have decided Condolia. Turanian, thank you. And then before any of that, you're deciding what to do before you go do Caroline's thing, which right now the consensus is try to find diamonds for
Diamonds.
Revivify
My
and
question
visiting
is,
Blackstone to see if family is still alive.
Have we tried to buy diamonds in Scrotalum yet?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I know it's been
like-
some time, but
Yeah. I mean, I know this lovely jeweler who made my silver necklace for my birthday. But yeah.
would question, would Eskel and Blackstone have diamonds as well? Because we sell medicine in the black shop as well.
That's more for emergencies, though.
I mean,
Uh,
war is an emergency.
Oxide, the answer to that would be no, most likely not, because a lot of your craft and a lot of Eskel's craft is metallurgy, not
Fair.
not like gems and crystals and shit.
Diamondurgy.
Only my special
They-
dagger.
You do have
Well, it
some
wouldn't
like
be-
enchantment, like they're called lodestones.
Hmm.
And they're used for like adding some different types of enchantments onto a weapon without actually imbuing the weapon itself.
Fair.
Which is why Caroline was able to put 2 enchantments on a weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
It
I have
wouldn't
2
be
gems in it.
unreasonable.
Mix that up with diamonds. Okay.
Yeah, no, they're not diamonds. You could
It wouldn't
potentially
be
take some of those and use them to further enchant your weapons, but whatever weapon you enchant with them has to be a non-magical weapon. Any magical weapon wouldn't be able to be manipulated by these lodestones.
Yeah.
Does that count for weapons that become magical because of my artificer feature?
No, because your artificer feature you can kind of turn off. So if it would become magical through your artificer feature, it doesn't work as long as it's magical, but if it isn't magical, then it works.
So you're saying I can't have both the effect of the artificer enchantment and a lodestone at the same time?
That depends, actually. What's the enchantment?
The pistol? My pistol has like I forget what it's called exactly. Hang on, let me check. It's some infusion
Yeah,
that
I'm
gives
looking it up.
+1
Enhanced weapon, right?
yeah, gain +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. Enhanced weapon.
And it makes it magical.
Yeah.
What level are we at?
So this depends, because so the way lodestones work is, the short answer, that will work. However, if you're going to try to imbue or try to put a lodestone on a magical weapon, it won't work. But if you're putting it on a mundane weapon, then it will work, and you can later make the weapon itself magical.
Okay, so I'd need to take
So
off.
have you
the
tried turning it
enchantment
on and off?
Yes,
then-
effectively, yes, you can. You can do it.
Okay. And where are these
Yay.
lodestones? Where do we get them?
The only place you've been able to find them is at Eskel's workshop, the Forge Phoenix.
Huh.
Which is in Blackstone. It was where well, I don't know if not you, it's where Cadrith and the Rock first met Oxide.
Yep.
Are we going to Blackstone?
That was the plan,
Oh,
yes.
I just need to check up. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Caroline and Oxide really wanted to go there.
Well, now I do too.
Great.
All right, cool. We'll make it the Blackstone then, yeah?
Sure.
All right.
Cool with that.
So before
But we are in Aryawood
misforming,
right now.
you are in Aryawood. Yes, that is correct. I was about to mention that. Arya, you would be well aware that you don't want to mistform here. You'll want to leave Aryawood before you mistform.
Okay.
Oh, I
Is
forgot
there
to
a
mention as
particular
well.
reason?
Not that this is gonna matter too much, because you guys have Windwalk. Whenever you would enter Aryawood, like naturally enter Aryawood, you can choose to either visit the village within or traverse the land over the course of the day. Like, you don't have to spend as much time as anybody else because you're allied with the faction there.
Sweet.
You have Windwalk though, so it doesn't fucking matter. But, you know, you may each of you independently freely visit Aryawood.
Nice.
Goran, do you have a question? I missed it.
Yeah. I was wondering if there was something that would stop us from misfarming here.
Yeah, the planar boundary.
Planar
Okay.
boundary.
You can still mistform. It's just getting out of here with mistform. Like, you're better off leaving Aryawood than using mistform to leave.
Fair. Okay. It wouldn't be unreasonable for Oxide or for Iskall to know of somebody who could like sell gems.
Say that one more time. I missed it.
It wouldn't be unreasonable for Iskall or Oxide to know somebody who would sell gems.
No, somebody.
Blackstone,
Yeah.
yeah.
There are jewelers in Blackstone. There are jewelers in Screwholm. Caroline referenced one of them. As far as selling them themselves, no, not really. But they do know of where one could be found, actually.
Yeah.
Even
That's-
when
that's fine.
the city's on siege, because that's kind of
Possibly not.
you know,
It depends,
yeah,
because
yeah,
that's
yeah.
conflict. So the
Exactly.
plan is Blackstone then.
I believe so. And afterwards too. Forgot the name.
Okay. Koltar, Zalentone.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. As you guys leave the village of Aryawood, traversing through the forest, it takes you but very little time to actually leave the forest itself. You lose about maybe 6 hours of travel before you just end up on the other side towards the land of Erkmont, where whoever wishes to cast it may cast Windwalk, whatever. Yeah, Windwalk's the spell
Yeah.
on your party. Which of you is doing that? I'm assuming
I'll do it if you want me to.
Sure.
Goran values his own
honestly.
spell slots more than he values yours.
Well,
Yeah.
I can actually
We're
cast
all-
as well. Because I now have a spell slot that I can use, other than my only 6th spell slot. I'll cast it.
That targets everybody?
Yep.
Sweet. So you guys can misform and fly your way to Blackstone. As you guys are flying above the skies, caressing over the mountainous lands of Blood Peak, the Goliath's terrain, if you would, you guys find yourselves looking down at the city of Blackstone, where you can see that whatever forces were here have kind of, while there's still like camps and things outside of the city, you can see that the conflict itself is over and resolved. Based on just looking at it in general, the Alliance won the battle. It is no longer under
Sweet.
Imperial control. And as you
Oh,
all
nice.
descend inward towards the city, you kind of find yourselves probably within the city, given the conflict and everything. Trying to misform in front of other people is probably not the best idea, but finding yourselves an alleyway where you can kind of regain your physical forms and walk about the city, you are free to do as you please.
Yay.
I'm assuming the party's
This-
splitting up and who wants to go first, or is everybody just doing one thing at a time?
I'm going to
I'm
ask.
gonna hit up the library.
Yep, that's what I
I'm not
thought.
gonna-
Alright, cool.
I'm not gonna burst in on Oxide's family reunion. I feel that would be rude. So I'll go for the diamonds. Or whatever Kevin was doing.
Okay.
The
Give me some
lodestones.
pointers on where to go, please, if I can.
I don't believe Valeth has been in
Oh,
like
no,
the city recently, so I don't think she would know where to go.
Fair, me neither, actually.
That's
Yeah,
why I'll give you some pointers.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is us two should go off alone.
Yeah, we'll find it, probably.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
I take those directions
Okay,
from
no
Oxide
pointers.
before I
Oh,
go.
okay.
Easy enough to do. So where are you guys going? Who wants to go first, actually?
I'll go first. I have the directions.
Alright, cool. Where were you going?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, right. So, making your way towards what would be a jeweler within the city of Blackstone, you can see that the market district itself is still kind of in shambles. Not so much as, like, destruction goes, but there was conflict in the streets. There's still dried blood within the stonework itself, and there is some damage to some of the buildings on the outside of the market. But you can see that where there is some market, you do see some shops kind of setting up. You see there are some people who are tending to wounded soldiers, both on the Empire side and the Alliance side. In addition, you see that those on the Empire who are still alive and being tended to are under very watchful guard of whoever's around, or of within the Alliance soldiers, I mean. But they are tending the wounded. Looking for a jeweler. As you make your way through the market district, actually, did you have a question before I continue?
I was gonna ask if it would make sense for me to be wearing the blue and black like cloak.
Yes, blue on black is an allied faction of the Alliance. They are not a part of the war explicitly, but they are allies, and so it's okay to wear the memorabilia.
Nice.
Part of the
I'm
Allied
hoping
forces.
that'll get us a discount.
So, as you make your way through the city and eventually find the jewelers following Oxide's direction, you can see inside there is what looks like a number of tables that have been like flipped over and set up in a way where they are meant to hide people during the conflict. And currently you can see there are people that are still in the middle of setting things up, though the jeweler shop here, get out of there! The jeweler shop here is not open at the moment. You can see what looks like, just looking inside, there's no lights indoors, and what little is what you can see on there are things of like necklaces, bracelets, rings that are on the floor and scattered. You get the sense that they probably turned this place over in an instant, or to try to obscure themselves and then later flee, or potentially everything is turned over because it was ransacked. It's kind of hard to tell, unless you were to try to go in.
Who's at Blackstone, by the way?
Everybody.
Just people.
Every single one.
Yeah, and you can be
Yeah,
with whoever
we're
you want
just-
to be with. Oh shit.
I want to be with. I don't know. I'm still sus of Aaron.
Okay.
It says me.
You're still fucking new guy.
Okay.
It has not been long. How long has it been since Aaron joined? Like a few weeks, maybe?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd say like 2-3 weeks, maybe.
Maybe.
Less than that.
Less than that. Yeah, you're still fucking new guy.
Okay.
You're not
and-
taking spots.
New guy treatment.
You understand that my interpretation is you're not taking spots place yet. You're
Oh
just
wait,
here.
yeah,
This
you
spot,
guys.
You mean?
You guys left for the astral plane way back. Never mind. Yeah, it's been a little over a month. Cuz you guys
Yeah, but it's fair though. Starry's just
Yeah.
too much in love with Spot to like, It's okay. I get it.
I love.
it's a robromance.
Yeah, for real. No, that's full on romance.
A little bit of romance in there.
He's your Robro.
No.
Just enough to
Robro.
make it spicy.
Anyways. Goran,
Robocop.
go ahead and make me a perception check.
Advantage or no?
Actually, I'll give you advantage, because this might be something else too.
Nice.
Ooh.
How do you feel about an 18?
An 18, okay. So, as you are kind of looking inside the windows, trying to see what else you might be able to see within, you begin to kind of like notice what sounds like it's hard to tell because within the market it's the movement of armor and the clinking of different sounds, things like that. But it almost sounds like what you can hear is potentially like it's hard to tell. You don't know where it is, and given the volume of people that are in here, and the fact that most of them are soldiers, what you're hearing is either like a large coin pouch or a ring of keys or something like that. But it's not really clear where it's coming from, other than on the other side of the building.
I'm gonna pass without a trace, and I'm gonna try to sneak up on whatever it is.
Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
I cast it on all three of us.
Who all is with you?
Bailiff and Zal.
Zalon. Okay, so all three of you go ahead and make me a stealth check. With your pass without trace.
Where's my pass without
Pass without trace, that's 10.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Zalon?
With pass without a trace, it is a 14.
Goran?
25. No, 35.
35, okay. Between the three of you, not great. But you make your way into the corridor and into the alleyway to try to figure out what all is happening. You can see that what looks like an individual who is currently in the process of like going through the keys that he has on a ring and trying to find the lock to trying to find a key for the door in the back. The figure itself is hooded, doesn't have any kind of identifying like features visible immediately that you can see. Though you said your perception was 18?
Yes.
You do get the sense that underneath the hood that they are wearing, there's a small bit of protrusion. It's kind of hard to tell, but it could potentially be something that's tiefling or whatever else could potentially have some kind of protrusion above their head. But it's currently covered by the hood itself, and it's really hard to tell.
Okay, fair.
Do you wait and
Just
watch,
say
or do you
hello.
confront? No, you confront?
Actually,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna wait and watch. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, let's not be racist towards tieflings.
All right.
There's a tiefling in the party. Is that really possible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There's different
Understandable.
kinds of tieflings.
Really pulled the black friend logic, you know?
God, it reminds me
Well,
of
I know
that.
a tiefling. I know it's
You know, there's
many
a lot of
tieflings.
blue on
It's
red
the ultimate
tiefling
black
races.
friend logic. I am a tiefling.
Where's that one clip of a dude on a podcast who, like, black dude is like, I don't think I've ever had somebody, you know, say the N-word to me maliciously, and some white guy next to him goes, are you ready? And everyone's like, whoa, wait, calm the
Oh
fuck
my
down, hang on.
No.
So, give me a look at him. You get the sense that whoever this individual is, they're trying to be discreet, but they aren't successfully being discreet. Like the keys themselves are jingling really loudly, and you get the sense like they're trying different keys, like they don't know the lock initially. They are a shady figure, whatever they are doing here. But you can see that as you wait and watch, eventually one of the keys does and click open the lock. At which point he opens the door, looks around, trying to see if he's being watched, does not notice
That's the
any of
shifty
you.
guy thing.
and
Nice.
makes his way into the room
Praise the
where
Lord.
the door closes and there is a separate of the lock.
Alright, freak him out. Pick a lock. Just imagine you lock the door, you turn around, it unlocks, turn around back. What the fuck?
I was hoping I would be able to sneak in behind him. Damn. Can I look through the window, see what he's doing?
Sure. Go ahead and make another
I
perception
mean, you
check.
could
though.
always alert the guards.
How'd you alert the
I do have
guards?
dark
Oh.
vision.
I know.
This is just a sight-based one,
Correct.
so no advantage.
Correct.
Nah, 20, 28.
28, yeah. It takes a second for you to notice him because he rolled pretty high on stealth, but you can see inside, you do see like the movement of some shadows, and he's trying to stay out of like the sight of each of the windows that you can see, though he's paying more attention to the windows on the front of the building rather than the windows on the side where you guys are. You can see that he's currently in the process of trying to nick as much as he can. You see him like pick up a ring and stick it into a small pouch.
Thieving.
Nice.
Mm.
Are the windows openable?
No,
Can I try? Okay.
they are solid and built into the wall.
Nice. I'm gonna knock on the window. I'm gonna wave at him.
Okay, so you as soon as you knock on the window,
With a
you watch as he
shitty-
jumps and fucking dips for shadows. Are you
Can I
you
try and
making
wait
yourself
by the
known?
door?
Known though? You're gonna wait by the
Yeah.
which door?
Do you guys want to take the front door? I'm gonna take the back door.
I can take the front door. I pull out my gun.
Yep.
Let's have
Go
the
for it.
fighter take the lone door and the two non-fighters take the other two. Or take the other door.
Fight.
Well, yeah, it's a
All of
matter
us
of I'm the tanky one. At worst case, I can last longer in a fight than solo
I have
version of you two.
147 hit points.
And I have 144 at a higher AC than you.
My AC's 19.
Oh, well then, fuck you.
So let's have the tank take the front door.
Exactly.
And
Oh,
then
hey.
the
Long
two
rested, by the way? We have, right?
Yeah.
we have.
Cool.
Nice. I'm just gonna pick the lock at the back door.
Okay. Go ahead and make me the thieves' tools check.
Nice. 22.
22. You watch as the lock itself kind of begins to give and set itself into a false set, but you recognize it before you fuck up the lock or fuck up the picking and have to kind of reset, and you manage to get it over, manage to pull all the pins over the shear line and just
You
unlock
did
the
it.
door.
Yeah, it's like, hello there, how are you doing today?
So you open the door and it's just darkness inside, other than what light is being brought in.
I
from
have
the
dark
windows.
vision.
Right, I know, but you don't see the figure.
Yep. I just once I let Zalin in, I just close the door behind me, lock it.
Close the door and lock. It locks from the inside, but you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the front door locked?
You try the handle. Yes, it's locked.
Alright. I'll pull out my thieves' tools.
Okay. I will mention to you. You are on the front of the building. It is kind of broad daylight. Are you sure you want to do this?
Ah, fuck, I just dropped my dice. God damn it. Give me a second.
Sure.
Come on, Grover Cleveland.
You still have
Grover
plus
Cleveland.
10 to stealth, by the way.
No, because you would have had to split and leave separate sides. So Veiled
Fair.
wouldn't have a plus 10 to stealth, and this would be sleight of hand before it would be anything else.
Nice. I'm gonna take out a torch, just light it.
Okay.
Tell me you are not taking out a torch while it's standing next to me.
Am I not allowed to?
I am literal fire. I can probably have something better.
Oh, yeah, sure, go for it. We're going for the horror motif today.
Let's see.
Doesn't have anything better.
What have I got?
Look at your cantrips.
I
Do you
don't
have?
know. I have a spell list to go through.
Hey, read your spells.
You can pull out a torch, Goran.
I pull out a torch.
Are there like people around? You said it was broad daylight.
It is broad daylight. There are soldiers of the Alliance and the Empire around. Though again, the Imperial soldiers are what's that?
Of the Alliance. So these are people that know I'm blue on black.
That is correct.
Right.
With the
You also have
blue and black
black
insignia
tape
on you,
on it.
yes. It's just you're still in the process of picking a lock, and that's still suspicious as fuck. But you may make a sleight of hand check as well as the lock picking check to see if you can cover it up.
I'm not gonna try and hide it. It's
No.
blue on black business. I think they will respect that, and if not, then we'll deal.
There's gonna be that one asshole.
All right.
It's gonna go really poor.
Yes, it is.
It's fine. 25 thieves' tools.
Yeah, with the 25 thieves' tools, you kind of bend down on one knee and very quickly and casually go through each of the tumbler pins and open the lock. Easy enough to do. You do this in broad daylight, but nobody confronts you immediately. You're just entering the building.
Yeah.
All right. So as you enter the front of the building, you open the door. I'm assuming closing it and locking it behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. You close the door and lock it behind you, and thankfully everybody who has dark vision can see. You do see in the back of the room there is a source of light coming from something. You're not exactly sure what. Over the table, you know it's Goran's torch, but you know there's a source of light that
Make
wasn't
the
there
torch
previously.
Twice as bright.
You can do that. It's a very
And
very
then
bright light.
close flame as well. Get very bright.
Hey, how?
Zalin is on fire.
How much do you want me to? No. How much do you want me to fuck this guy's day up? Because I have a spell for this. I have a 7th level spell for this.
You go from slight shadow.
Valeth, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Alrighty, one sec.
I forgot to mention that there are
scared.
open doors between your two groups in this building, but it is separated off by a larger wall. This
Are
is
there any-
only a first floor.
14 perception.
14 perception. Taking a look around, you don't notice anything or anyone out of place aside from the whole room being turned.
Oh,
Whole room is
I
what?
have
Like being flipped over.
Oh. Gotcha.
I'm going to try to sniff him out.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a... This would be perception. Yeah, just go ahead and make
But
me a
it's
perception. Yeah,
Advantage?
you do have advantage, yes.
How do you feel about another 22?
22, okay. Trying to get a whiff of the room around you and trying to find the scent actually proves more difficult than you thought. Whoever this is had covered their tracks quite well. And you do not spot anything with the strange scent, aside from the staleness of the room.
How would you cover your tracks for smell?
By rolling a
that.
really high stealth check.
I think it's less you just can't track down where it went, rather than where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know whoever it is in here. And as you kind of look around and trying to use your smell and sense smell to kind of look around the room and pick up anything, you don't notice anything that is like, aside from the room being turned up, is out of place. There's really not much else to grasp from here. But you do have a torch, and the entire room is lit.
Is there any cupboards, closets?
Yes. And as you begin to like methodically search through each of them, okay. As you begin to
I knock
methodically...
on all of them before I open them.
Okay. Easy enough to do, and it's loud enough that Valeth, you hear this as you begin to kind of search the room as well. Valeth, you do hear knocking at the front door as well.
Oh.
I'll go over to the front door and look through the people.
Okay.
If there's a people. Is there a people?
Yeah, there's one of the Alliance guards that's there.
I'll
Excuse me.
open the door.
Excuse me, would you mind explaining what you're doing in here?
Blue on black business.
Dick.
That's not Why are you here breaking into somebody's shop?
I just told you it's blue and black business.
This is gonna go extremely well.
That's
Can
not-
I hear this?
Yes, you can hear this.
There was. Can I just yell from the back? There was a motherfucker in here. We're about to fuck his day up. Who was trying to
Somebody
steal-
else broke in, and we broke in to see the person that broke in.
Make a persuasion check. Goran, you can... You're not in the room, but you yelled it out.
Okay, so I rolled an 8, but with my bonuses, that's a 26.
Jesus.
Oh, shit! Yeah.
You need advantage on that?
Ew.
Sure, I'll take it, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it,
I
I'll
did
give you
yell at the
advantage,
back.
sure.
The second time I got a 3, but I still got 28 total because I have expertise in persuasion and flash of genius. So.
Easy enough.
Extremely
Alright.
persuasive.
So,
Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, it's the truth. The truth is most
Exactly.
persuasive.
the guard immediately
Truth
is like,
prevails.
I understand, do carry on, we will watch the front door.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And you get the sense that he's
They weren't the
watching
guards.
you as well, but he does believe you. He's still keeping an eye out for anything else suspicious that's happening.
That's nice.
As all of that is going on, Goran, what was your
You
perception
buddy.
check? It was a 22. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, he rolled a 22.
that's fine. So as you are opening up different cupboards and looking around, that's a natural 1. You do hear the click of the door behind you as the thief has unlocked the door and is about to run out.
Can
Yeah,
I
that
see him?
figures.
You
Nice.
cannot see him, but the other two of you do see him.
I tackle him.
You tackle him? Alright, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
I wish I came with y'all, but my stealth check would have failed.
Do I hear this?
You will hear the conflict in a minute. Like, as it's about to
Gonna
happen,
hear some
Not
motherfucker
immediately,
hit the
but-
floor.
you will hear this, yes.
Do we long rest?
You have long rested, yes.
Yes.
Zalem, what's that athletics check?
23.
Nice.
23, yeah. So you watch as he grabs the door handle and then just, as you knock him and push him to the ground. As you like shove him to the ground, there is that loud thud that everybody in the room hears, including the guard and Valeth. And you may go invest. Yeah, you can go investigate it. At which point, as you kind of are like struggling with him, his mask does kind of come off, and the red-skinned tiefling, you do see. Actually, Zalin, you would recognize him just barely. He's got a black eye, a busted up lip. He looks like he's been through hell, but you vaguely remember one of your sister's exes.
Ooh.
So are we gonna kill him?
Specifically
So
the one
here's
that
the
got
thing.
imprisoned by Caroline, Flicker, and The Rock.
So here's the thing.
Oh!
There's no Miranda rights anymore. There's no Miranda rights yet.
That's
is this?
this sly fucker.
Get off of me!
Nope. This is
like
the
the
medieval
hog
ages.
tie.
You don't have any rights. Talk as much as you want so I can use it in court.
What would you say, Valeth?
I'd like to hog tie him.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an intelligence survival check.
Okay. 12.
12, okay. You get the ropes around his leg and his arms and kind of tie them around while Zalin's kind of got him and he's struggling, and Zalin's strong. It ain't happening.
I'm just making sure.
20 strength.
I'll be damned.
Should I go over to the front door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
the
just,
guard
like,
is there.
bring the guard.
He stayed inside. He watched the
yeah.
door. But he comes up and sees all of this happen and just, huh. I apologize
a
for
guy.
doubting you.
All good.
Then you watch as he kind of takes out a set of manacles as well and begins to put them on him.
Yeah, that might work better.
And you watch as he like, he's still struggling, but he really can't do much with 4 people on top of him. That natural one fucked him.
I like lean over towards the guard. Don't go easy on him. He's a repeat offender.
Has he finally recognized y'all?
He doesn't know anybody else, nor the group itself, but he does recognize Alan.
To be honest, I do not remember who this person is.
I know, because I'm.
Well, of course you do.
Yeah, of course I do.
It's too bad.
But I have literally no clue who this
get
dude is.
This was the reason you leveled up from level 1 to level 2.
It's Elizabeth's ex who was like with the bitter harvesters and stuff, doing the kidnappings.
Right. Well, I remember that. I just didn't remember that this guy was involved. But also, Valak wouldn't know any of this anyway.
And he stooped to
Y'all might
come
wanna
in
take the keys
thievery.
off of him.
Apparently.
I'm pretty sure he's after something specific. He's gotta be. There's no reason why, like, because he had the key ring.
Well, yeah, he had a key ring, and he just took a bunch of random gems.
Good to know. And you watch as
What
the
if one of
guard
them is
like
important?
takes the ring and the bag of gems off of him.
Pick him for more stolen stuff.
We'll be taking him away, putting him back in the cells. If you say he's a repeat offender, he won't get out for long. Partially, there is, and I'll hand this out as well. I'll send over any kind of reward for a bounty, should one exist on this individual, for blue on black. And he kind of hands you a gold pouch, containing 100 gold pieces.
Sweet.
Nice.
Hell yeah!
You have any questions for him before I take him away?
Why?
Look around. Can't do much. Can't get away from
What
this
would your
town.
mother say?
Well, my mother's dead, so maybe when you finally reach the ripe old age of, what is it, 700 for elves, you could ask her.
Why do you gotta be such a dick?
Fuck you.
Also, it's what would your mother say, not what is she gonna say? It's hypothetical.
You're not there.
Fuck.
Yeah, I correct.
Anyway, I don't have any
But
questions.
it may be dead, but you
There you
still
go.
don't gotta disrespect her
You
like
watch
this.
the
I
guard
have a
literally
funny
like
story
flings
for
him,
Elizabeth.
literally
no
flings him
questions.
over his shoulder and carries him out like a fucking
Ragdoll.
yeah, like a ragdoll. You do have your rope back though.
Cool.
Yeah.
Aside from this room being picked clean and any confiscated goods being taken through with the guard as evidence,
You said he had a mask?
he did have a mask, and that is still there.
Is it a cool mask?
No. The mask itself was it's plain. It's mostly black. You do see there is like a small hint of orange on it. But whatever it once was painted over with solid black, and the orange is only revealed because of the paint chipping away. Go ahead and make me
Then keep
a
the
history
mask.
check. Okay, never mind then.
Oh, history check.
Yeah, make me a history check.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Shit.
Ew, my dog just drooled on my leg.
Nice.
28.
28. This mask is painted over, but you get the sense that from the orange and the design of the mask, having the what looks like a whole almost like a clown mouth over it, where it's just a huge smile, but again painted over completely black. Given the coloring of it and the different markings, you get the sense this was probably a mask of the bitter harvesters before it was painted over and essentially tried to conceal what it once was for.
Neat.
And now you have evidence.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, this whole room has been picked clean of anything valuable aside from a couple of, like, pieces of jewelry, such as, like, maybe a necklace or a ring or two here and there. And anything that was stolen was already confiscated, so...
Oh well.
Damn it.
We
But hey,
didn't
you
get-
stopped a criminal.
We can't bring back the dead, but we stopped a criminal.
Moving on to the next group.
It'll be fine.
Oxide, who's going with you to see Eskel?
I believe Tilia was, right?
Yeah, I'll join.
Okay.
Because I had. Yeah.
Just take the rest of the party then.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, just take the
They
rest of
want
the
to
party.
come.
Yeah, of course. If anyone wants
Well, it's
to
not
come,
that, or they
that's
make their
cool.
way over to wherever else they want to go, like the Gullet Bar and Inn. But I figured you guys are gonna go there anyways.
Yeah. We are.
So, you guys make your way over towards the Forged Phoenix, where you can see that it has taken some damage, but the damage itself either is minimal or has already been prepared, as the half-orc muscular figure of Eskel is currently in the process of hammering in a couple nails on the side of the building, repairing whatever damage was already once there, and it looks pretty damn good. He works fast. As you walk up to him as he's continuing to hammer in, he doesn't notice your presence immediately.
I'll just start hammering beside him. See if I can find the tools. Start
Okay.
helping him out.
Do you have smith tools on you?
I do.
I guess I think this would be woodcarver, but you can. There are hammers and shit that you can kind of pull from there and make it work. You start hammering in, and you watch as Eskel looks over at what's hammering, goes, "Oh, okay," turns back, and wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, he does the double take, and then just starts laughing. Good to see you, old friend. How you doing?
Good to see you too, Eskel. I'm okay.
And the rest of you,
Fine.
welcome back. Recognize some of you, not all. I'm Eskel, for those who don't know me. This is well, it will be the Forged Phoenix again. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm sorry I can't really provide anything. Oxhead, how have you been?
Been okay. I've been okay actually. Had some good people.
It's good
You
to
have
hear.
business. How's the war? Pretty much. Being blatant.
Well, the war was beneficial, profitable on that side of things, but not since the city got attacked. I've had to donate a lot of the equipment I had on prepare to the Empire, but I make sure to let's just say they didn't get the good equipment.
Great job.
And I also made sure not to put my own branding on it. What survived of the weapons does have my branding, though, so don't worry about that.
All right.
Still, it's great to see you again.
Of course.
What can I do for you all?
Well, we'll always be around business, of course. That's what you like. So, we were looking for, and now I forgot the name of the stones.
Lodestones.
The
Lodestones.
yeah.
Thank you. At least for a friend. To see if we can enchant some of the guns, or even some of the guns I made.
Gotcha. I still have one of the ones you made. I don't know if you want it or not, but I didn't end up using it when we had soldiers on our front door, so I figured it's probably better with you all. And he kind of goes back inside and pulls out the lead case of lodestones that he has, as well as one of the few, if ever, blunderbusses that you ever created.
Oh, lovely.
Ooh.
And he hands it off to you. There you are.
Wipe away the drool.
I'm sure it'll be
thank
of
you
some
so
use
much.
at some point. I don't actually know how to create any of the ammo, but he kind of points over to the side of it where you can see wrapped around it are 3 of the casings for it. So you have 3 shots.
Amazing. Great.
For a blunderbuss, by the way, that thing has it's a ranged weapon, has a range of 15 feet. And it does 1d12 damage for 1d12 damage in a 15-foot cone, but the damage increases the closer you are.
Yeah.
By 1d12.
Amazing. It's good to see this one again.
Right.
Do we
And
have some
then
gotcha caps here?
lodestones. None of them are enchanted, unfortunately, but I do have a couple. If you're looking for something for one of your little guns, yeah?
Yeah.
Not exactly sure which of... I'll just show it to you. And he pops it over to you. You can see that of them, there are different colored stones. None of them have any different, variation to them. It's just what you think would be good for Valeth. There's, green, red, all different colors. But none of them are enchanted, and you know that any of them would potentially work for whatever Valeth has an idea for. And you could potentially be the one to not only imbue the lodestone into the weapon, but you could also help find an enchanter for that process later.
Yeah, amazing.
But you
Great.
can take one of them for free.
Great.
Happy to help, and if you need anything else, I do still have to make a bit of a business and pay for the repairs, so anything else you have to pay for.
Fair enough.
Still,
I
it's
have
good to
a
see some good friends.
question.
What do you need, love?
Very randomly, do you have a whetstone I can buy? Because I kind of lost mine a while ago.
You got a pair of silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes the 2 silver and passes you a whetstone. Easy enough.
Yay. Finally got it back after the imploitation of,
Yeah?
of the bag of holding. The first one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's still floating
It's
around in
been
the
a while.
astral plane somewhere.
A body, 2 bodies.
2 bodies. And some armor. I still have the Google Docs of everything in that bag, by the way. So, is there anything else you all need? Weapon forged or replaced or whatever it may be.
I look around at the group. Does anyone need anything? It's the best in town, or at least in the world, in my opinion.
No, it is, and don't you forget it.
No? Alright. Well, there'll be
Nevertheless.
rebranding coming soon. So no worries. Keep the Forged Phoenix alive, and then we'll make it bigger.
Of course, yeah. Not a problem at all. Do what I can, just from here, helping out the war. I've got some motivation too. At this point, I'm getting pretty tired of the Empire's shit.
Fair enough, we're with you.
Nevertheless, it was good to see you again, Oxide. I'm glad to see you're doing well, and with good company.
Always.
Take care of yourself out there, but I still got some repairs to do,
Oh,
and then I can start the forge again.
Yeah. Can't wait. I'll see you when we're leaving again, but I'll see you soon.
Not a problem. Hey, don't be afraid to visit, alright?
Take care.
And he turns and he's got he's got a more jovial air to him as he's now repairing some of the buildings some of the parts of the building that he had to repair. It's definitely an ego boost to see you all again.
No.
Then to the Gullet Barn Inn.
Yes.
I'm assuming the other group is going to meet you there then. Yeah?
Sure.
Is there like a liquor store?
A liquor
Gullet
store?
Barn Inn.
No. The Gullet Barn Inn, you can get booze.
Yeah, fair enough. But like,
That is the bar part of bar and inn.
I know, but I wanted to purchase and not immediately drink, and at least get a gift.
They do
for
sell
it.
bottles.
You can, you
Yeah,
can
of
buy a
course,
bottle
of course. But I
there.
was going for a bit more chic. But if
This
if
is all
it's-
going through Caroline.
Yeah, fair. All right,
It's fine.
let's go. To
We
the
had
game.
some good stuff, unless it's been damaged, but
All right. So as the rest of you meet up with each other and eventually make your way to the Gullet Barn Inn, as you look around, you see the similar scene around you with soldiers around, kind of taking care of the people that are there, moving some of the wounded out of the way, or even moving prisoners of war between different areas. You see that some of them, like the prisoners they do have, are being moved to the jail, as that's probably the easiest place to hold them before they can be transported deeper into Alliance territory. But nevertheless, you have your group together, and in front of the Gullet Barn Inn, you see the doors themselves are pretty much gone. Like blown off at some point, or ripped off, or destroyed, or somehow. It's unclear exactly as to why the door has been gone, but based on how it looks, it's probably been gone for some time. But you make your way inside and can see there are more civilians than there are soldiers here. No Empire, and you can see that there are some people that are currently in the middle of cooking in the back, one person tending to the bar, and you can see that there is nobody playing music at all. It's just
Aw.
it's a quiet
Oh, but the
place. People are
guy.
drinking, people are eating. Very little people are talking. Like, it's a very somber scene, especially for the
Okay.
Gullet Barn in such a lively place.
What's her name again? I need to remember her name. It's like Hilda or something. Like the.
Yeah. Hilda.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm great. Okay. Do I see Hilda or my parents?
You do not see your parents. And you don't see
Fair.
Hilda, no.
Do I recognize anybody?
Looking around, with the gloom in the air and how people are kind of not really paying attention to their surroundings, you don't recognize anybody immediately, and it's not like it feels like a whole different place, unfortunately. Though you do see, like, off to your left, one of the patrons that's there, like, takes a bite of their food, looks up at you since your mate in your group is just kind of standing in the doorway, and then he kind of, as he recognizes you, and just stands there with his mouth fucking open. Food in it still, and...
You're catching flies.
I'll go over to him.
Hi.
Status report. What's up here?
Are you Caroline?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Camellia, whatever the name is now.
Caroline.
Are you gonna play?
I just might, but is Fardrin and Kylen still around?
I think so, yeah, they might be in the back.
Okay. I
Um,
will go.
Bye.
Bye.
You make your way over to
Somebody
the
has a
back, and
fan
as
base.
you walk
I
through the
do,
bar and your
yes.
group kind of following through, people begin to kind of paying attention to the conversation that was not... It wasn't subtle.
I also stop everyone else from going to the back. I'm just like, just stay here for a little bit.
No, yeah,
It's a little bit small.
I'll start on the booze.
You guys can find, a place at the bar or seat in different places. Easy enough to do as you make your way to the back, where as you open up the you open up the door that just kind of like, as you push through it, it creaks open and holds its place. You look inside and can see that there is Thardrin currently in the middle of making something with whatever meats and things that he has, and you can see that it's a smaller portion than you're used to seeing here, but they're trying to make the food, whatever they have, last, given everything that's going on, but the business is still working. As you eventually kind of look inside and open up the door, you see that trying to remember how I pronounce the name.
Which name?
Oh shit. This would be the one with the K.
Kylen.
Kylen. You see kind of in the middle of bringing over more ingredients, and as that happens, you see both of them, like, you see both of them there. One of them kind of looks up at the door. Well, don't just leave the door up. By the gods. Caroline? Yeah, and then at which point they both are now looking at you and really excitedly,
Hugs.
like, yes, rushing over and
Hugs.
hugging you. Oh, it's good to see you, darling.
Yeah. I got so worried.
You got worried. You were gone forever, and then the war came to our doorstep. It was... Relax, dear. She's here. She's alive and well. How have you been?
If they only they knew how cool their daughter was.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I have more people now with me than I have previously.
Oh dear, yes you do. I see that. As she looks
Yeah.
over at your entire party. Honey, we've got a lot of mouths to feed. We better keep going. Hurry up. Right, well, time to find a seat. Breakfast is on us. And he says breakfast is lunch, more like lunchtime,
Yeah.
but still, food is prepared for you all. Some conversation had here and there before you all have been gathered, having food placed before you. But before all that happens, catching up can happen. What was your adventures like? Where have you been? How? You've been gone for so long.
Yeah. A lot of stuff has happened. We went to the Arctic Wastes.
I don't know what that is, dear.
It's like really far north, and it's like snowy there all of the time.
Oh, sounds awful. I'm sorry you went there.
And then we killed a dragon.
You did what?
Yeah, we killed the dragon.
Honey, did you hear that? They killed a dragon. I did hear that. I mean, you could tell an epic of those. The stories and... Oh. You've been absent any kind of jovial environment or ambience since your departure. Well, since the Empire arrived. But
Yeah.
we're doing fine. Everybody's okay. Everybody's alive. Hilda took some time away to make sure she cared for her family.
Yeah. I was worried when I got in here and didn't see her on the floor.
I can imagine. It's been rough. I'm not gonna lie. You've had a time of it. It's...
I'm going to give them... Let's see. Let's look at my money.
The richest.
I'm going to give them 60 plat.
At which point, as
That's so much money.
as your mother, like,
Yeah.
as you hand the pouch to your mother, and she, dear, what is this for?
It's help.
And she kind of
you don't have
opens
to
it
keep it
up.
all yourself.
She opens it up, and immediately her face kind of, dear, we don't. She sees it's all platinum.
It's help people here. I don't think I can stay that long, but you know.
We will.
No, you need to get new doors.
Aye, yes, we do. We do need to get new doors.
Made out of what?
This will
Diamonds?
definitely help. What was that, dear?
More than help.
To you, Starry.
What?
What did you say?
What was it?
You made a snide
Oh,
comment.
made out of what? Diamonds?
A new door made out of
Gotcha,
diamonds.
Nah. We'll pay for the repairs, and then we will help everybody else out in the city. This is very generous, dear. Thank you.
Well, of course.
She gives you a
She's
big
got more
hug.
where that comes from.
It's true. I still
It
have
was just a fraction of my pocket change.
over 1,000 gold.
Fucking rich people
left.
problems.
Oh, it's like 600,
Oh,
right?
I'm used to it. Caroline's
Yeah.
used to the high, the high life.
Yeah, fair.
Caroline spoils herself. She don't need parents to spoil her.
She does.
She does hug you, and as she kind of pulls away. Dear, you're a bit warm. Are you feeling okay? She kind of puts her hand to your forehead. Dear, you're burning up. Is everything
It's
alright?
okay.
Do you have a fever?
Yes.
Just fine.
If you need
We're
something, just let us know.
We're fixing it. We're fixing it.
Just don't forget to take care of yourself, okay?
Of course. But how are you doing? Because the last time I was here, you were
Not
really
feeling
sick.
well myself. I've recovered. I feel a lot better. I'm still a bit weak and sluggish at times, but I'm feeling good.
That's good.
Thank you.
Of course.
And please stay a while if you can. We'd love to hear you sing again. We'd love to have you around. We'll prepare dinner together.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have You have some things need to be done though too, huh?
I do, but I can stay for a little bit.
We would love that. Which point your father kind of with plates piping hot. Oh, pardon me, and he passes on the food to the rest of your party at that point.
I help bring out more plates too.
Easy enough to do. At which point,
Back on the clock.
anybody who is perceptive enough to pay attention to their surroundings can hear that a lot of the murmurs are about Camellia, about Caroline. They'd be about
excuse
Caroline.
you. None of them know me as
Right,
Camellia.
I forgot that. My apologies.
They all know Caroline.
Caroline.
Amelia, that sounds cute.
Carolina.
At which point, some of them, that's a lot of the conversation that's just happening around. It's all about like, oh, I wonder if she's gonna play. Excuse me. But nevertheless, the meal itself is pretty good. Maybe a little lacking in salt, but that's the worst. So, how long do you all plan to stay in? To each of you.
The table. To everyone, what do we think?
Not long, sadly. We're just checking up on the siege. Glad it's over.
I wouldn't really call it over, unfortunately. Well, yes, the siege
Things are no
itself
longer being
is...
destroyed. That's the important part.
Yes and no. Unfortunately, with the occupation of an army, the civilian population suffers. Naturally. That's just
course.
the cost of the war. And unfortunately, this city is on the front lines, and so the occupation is great, and a lot of the soldiers tend to want benefits for fighting for our freedoms, and well, I can respect it. The entitlement is a lot. They're not all bad though. There are some good. It's just, it's hard. A lot of them aren't from Briar. Most of them from Scutolum, and there's different laws and cultures out there that it's a different environment, and the people here, us included, just aren't used to it. But we're surviving. The sooner this war is over, the better we're all gonna be.
Well, I hope it's soon. We are working alongside the Alliance to fight the Empire.
Well, that's
And,
good.
I mean, we have made some progress.
Big progress.
Yes.
I'd like to hear that. So, don't let your food get cold. Each of you, please, heat up. It's on the house. Welcome home, dear.
Probably have eaten all of his food before he finished that sentence.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely you did. Nevertheless, some time is spent here in the Gullet Barn in casually chatting with everybody, and should Caroline wish to perform for the mass.
I am going to play some music, of course.
Figured you would. Go ahead and make
I
me
have
the
to.
performance check. With advantage, of course.
24.
24, yeah. It's as inspiring as it usually is. People have gathered from outside after hearing the commotion, like, oh, she's back in town, and listening to the conversation and paying attention. The scene suddenly becomes this gloomy, dark kind of bar in the middle of the city with no atmosphere to speak of. It all of a sudden turning into almost like a lively event, a party without too much hassle or chaos. People are enjoying the music, people are talking and laughing, people are kind of dancing with what little room there is to dance, as the place has now become packed full, with both soldiers and civilians alike listening to and enjoying your sound. The Gullet Barn Inn makes a fair amount of money from that as well, thanks to the return. Though a lot of the money is not accepted, and a lot of everything that the Gullet Barn Inn is providing is being provided on the house, and people are being offered food outside from each of those that are are still working there, just to kind of make sure people are fed and taken care of. Children are let in so they could see you, and it's this entire community event that just kind of spontaneously created itself. Thanks to you.
I'm gonna play for like a while
Oh yeah.
too. And like,
You get lost in the moment and have way too much fun with this, but it all
Yeah,
sounds
and
perfect.
if any of, the people around me have any musical abilities, they are very welcome to join.
I don't think they
Can
do.
Arya play the dulcimer with her?
I have a lute.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make performance checks, the two of you.
Perfect.
I think Spot could play the drums, but
I have a tiny little flute on me that I forget that I have. Very
I wanna
bad
do
at
that.
it.
I want to whistle.
Can I still try?
Hang on. What'd you roll?
Everyone wants to
Valeth?
join.
17.
17, Arya.
8.
8. Drums are a little off, but it's still jovial enough. People are still enjoying the music. And then what did Illican
Can I
say?
whistle?
I have a little flute.
You can make a
Tiny
performance
little
check. You
flute.
can certainly try. Starry, what'd you say?
I want to whistle.
That's not really a performance check, but you can certainly whistle along.
Yay!
I got a
Yay.
12. It's not terrible. I'm rusty. It's been a while.
Before the sun
That's fair.
sets on the... I say sets. The sun is in the middle of setting. And the environment is still quite jovial, as you spent quite a few hours here, enjoying the atmosphere and everything around you. Spot.
oh,
Your repairs finally complete. Peterson giving you the complimentary swat on the ass to get you going.
ow.
Feeling any better?
Well, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well, I'm glad. Don't break yourself again. That shit was hard to do. Also, the fucking arm thing, you should be good now. Walk in a straight line for me.
Well, athletics
No,
check,
a straight line.
acrobatics.
Just quit fucking around, damn it. Just walk.
Okay, I walk.
Yeah. As you walk a straight line. All right, not bad. All right. Wave your left hand. This is my right
I
hand. Wave
will.
your left. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Another one. Great. Touch your nose. I know you don't have a nose. I'm fucking with you. As he turns you around and ushers you out the door, you see Elda Sarai there. And looking around, you can see some of the Gith Sarai who have arrived as well and are currently being acclimated and introduced to the rest of Blue on Black. Long time no see, friend. Welcome back to the
Hello.
land of the living.
Thank you. It's okay to be back.
Okay to be back. I'm sure it's just Peterson.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
I heard
but-
that. I know I'm not the best, but damn it. He's fixed. Y'all
Also,
can
Elder
you can
Sarai is
take him back to
back.
everyone.
This is the first time Elder Sarai has been back to Blue and Black.
Mm-hmm.
Since the Astral Sea, yes.
I didn't
Yeah.
coffee.
I suppose some conversations are in order, but I fear that something else needs to be taken care of first. Jiren, come here. You see Jiren. Yes, sir. Lose the attitude. Sorry. Ready to see your friends again? Now that you're fully working, at least.
Well, as far as we know.
I'd say cast
Never,
a spell,
yeah.
but I don't want you to accidentally blow everything up.
Good move.
We can try that
Oh,
later.
I think it'd be accidental.
I want to warn you of what's coming next.
What's coming next?
Yeah.
We're headed to Blackstone.
Oh, Blackstone. Well, it's easy. I know
You'd
that
say
place,
it's
like,
easy,
kinda.
but... Well, we don't have to go to Blackstone. We could just wait for them at Fulkeen's estate.
No, I want to go to Blackstone.
I figured you'd want to see them.
Of course.
Jiren, are you ready to grab your friend? Well, of course I am. Ready to get out of here, or stay if he wants to stay. We'll ask him. That's a good idea. Putting someone else's needs before your own. Improvement. You all ready?
Is he learning?
At which point Elda grabs
No
each of your
way.
arms and casts a teleportation spell, putting you just within the city of Blackstone. As you look around and looking around the market district where you have arrived in, you see the lively nature of the Gullet Barn Inn and begin to make your way inside. At which point you can see 4 of your friends, Caroline pulling most of the weight in the performance, but who are all performing on stage with what instruments they have in their possession. At which point, Arya, you are the first one to immediately notice the presence of Elda Soraya and Spot. But you are in the middle of playing an instrument.
Spot?
Spot.
I'll do the point, like the Wojak. I'll be like, fill this arrive, of course. I'll be like,
You don't know. You don't know.
At which point, the 3 of you make your way to the table where Aaron and Jiren begin to, well, talk to each other about their adventures apart. But Spot, you are back to the group.
hell yeah.
There's also like 15 of us. I feel like we'd have an entire
did-
section to ourselves.
Oh yeah.
We have like
It's routed.
4 tables to ourselves.
Holy shit.
Basically.
Can I ask how Spot came back again?
What's that, sorry?
Because
The hard way.
Yeah.
How did we
I
get Spot back? Did
always
we
come.
abandon that?
You fixed him.
What?
You
Spot
put
was
his
being
body
mentioned.
back together, and then you cast a good
Yeah.
spell on him, and then he came back.
You crammed
was
his
that?
soul back
He
into
just
his body
couldn't
against his own
function
will.
properly because construct, and then he had to be fixed.
What?
That's in lore reasons.
Yes.
We'll talk about it later.
No, whatever.
Yeah,
What did I miss?
I can explain.
We can
Everything.
explain later. You've been traveling around with Aaron, though. You know that,
Magic
right?
bullshit.
Magic bullshit, yeah.
I know, but
Plot conveniences.
I'll
It's really
I'll type it to you. Sorry.
There you go.
thanks.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the things I want to know when I ask, like, what did I miss?
You didn't miss anything.
Well, we
This
didn't know
is new
either.
information.
I missed, like, my in-game best friend just fucking come back to life.
No,
What
Well,
the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been
shit.
alive? You've like
Yeah,
met
no,
me,
it's been
sorry.
weeks.
he's been
I
been
don't-
alive for some time. He was just
Yeah,
currently
we,
being
like-
repaired because his body wasn't functioning properly, which
We,
was my
like,
excuse for letting
talked
Aaron continue to
about-
play.
We like talked about
Yeah.
Caroline stuff.
Yeah.
Remember?
I don't.
Yeah.
Was I
We can
there?
talk about it later. Yes, you were there, but we can talk about it later.
Okay.
All right. Nevertheless, the sun continues to set as one of your last songs finally finishes playing, and Arya's a little late at the ending note, but it's still probably at this point because of the distraction, as Elda Soraya and Spot have arrived to your party.
It's crazy. Shit's crazy.
As the room begins to clap nearing the closure of your performance, Elda Soraya claps alongside them, smiles and nods to you.
I really wanna, but it's gonna be bad. I'm not gonna.
What's up?
Been a while.
Well, I was gonna start like blasting catchers and be like, I'm back. But then I remember.
I would prefer you to not burn down the gullet right
Think it's
now.
burned down right now.
No.
Yeah, right now.
At the moment, yeah.
No.
Immediately.
No. I will kick you
I
out.
am hearing and maybe later though.
No.
No? Okay.
Maybe later.
After I'm dead, maybe.
Okay, so we're gonna kill Caroline.
I mean, if this war pans out, then we might get to burn down the bar.
Yeah,
If she
exactly.
becomes a phoenix, then it's immortality, and then you'll never get to do it.
Well, like, if you're immortal, are you really alive? Are you really living a life?
Yeah, that is
Let's
the
have to pay somebody
definition of
else to do
being
it, I
immortal.
guess.
Live an eternal life.
Sally, you're
It
not
never
really.
stops.
You're not really
Alan,
being
don't you
in
want
my
to burn the
delusion
building
right here.
down? Come on.
No, not this building.
Doesn't
Bars
stop
aren't
you
fun to burn
before.
down. Antique shops, yes.
Yeah, they
Uh,
are. The alcohol like
harbors,
adds more
yes.
fuel to the fire, so
Bars-
it burns really hot and fast.
you'd want to enjoy a nice simmer sometimes.
Especially if you have a good reputation with the bar. You don't want to ruin
see,
that.
Literally,
A
my
bar's a place
parents
to
own this
unwind.
bar.
Okay.
I'll burn
We'll
them
burn
too.
it, whatever.
Been here before.
Yeah, I haven't been here before.
Yes, you have.
I know I have been here before.
Okay, thank you.
I just forgot about parents owning it.
Wow.
Gore.
I did forgot. That's my bad.
The ultimate forgore.
You are a silly Gore.
For real.
By the way,
Oh.
you are nearing the end of your Windwalk spell.
Do you want to leave before it's done?
And we get to Koltar before it is.
Probably. It's not that far.
Just depending on how long
That's
you
right.
take there, you might spend the night in Koltar. Or have to spend another spell slot.
We would probably have to spend another spell slot either way. We do have too many people for one casting of Windwalk now.
As long as we don't get sidetracked.
Elder
it should be
Soraya
fine.
chimes in. Don't worry about it. I can take care of Spot. And Jiren and Aaron will decide whether or not they're coming with us.
Okay. This is when
You
Aaron's
guys
gonna
are?
look at Aaron's gonna look at Gemcrest and be like, "Let's get the hell out of here, please. I've been waiting. Gemcrest, where have you been?"
It was quite a long journey, and I must admit that I was quite the hero on that journey. But we can describe it to each other on our way out.
Yeah, the
Elder
material plate
Soraya,
sucks.
this is
Was
where we
Aaron
will...
talking the truth there? Wait, is Aaron talking to... Does he not like us? Does Aaron
Everything
not like us?
I can't handle it.
Oh
I
my
have
god,
no
something
goals
not liking
here.
us.
Aaron's not enjoying the fact that he had to age. Well, on the material plane.
Your plan is terrible. I can't.
This
I hate it.
peasant time shit.
Regardless, we should make our way. I do know of a way back that'll take some time, especially on foot. But if you can do that windwalky thing like they can, then we shouldn't have any problem, can we? Do we? Do you have that ability? No. It's fine. We can make
Grasp-
the journey on
maybe.
foot.
Grasp
Just
them by the
let's
collar,
not-
please, for the love of God.
let's not take too much time. I do not want to age here any longer.
Yes.
Blue on black, it has been a time. And he turns and leaves.
I'm just gonna give him a free Windwalk just to see. Can I just? I
You may.
technically can't use a 7th level spell slot to do it, but
Yeah, you can. You can always upcast a
Ah.
spell even if there's no additional benefit to doing so.
okay.
So yes, you can cast your 7th level Windwalk and cast it on everybody else. That will just make it easier.
Yeah.
Alright.
It doesn't give me the option to do so, but okay.
Yes, you may though.
I think that might just be a. Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Well, we appreciate that. It has been a wonderful time.
Lovely to get to meet all of you, most of you.
Should our paths ever
It's
cross
pretty great.
again, just be a little... don't cross our paths. We don't want to owe any favors. Goodbye. And he turns with Aaron
Best of
and
luck.
they leave. Now, how does this windwalk thing work?
Just
Oh,
think.
yeah.
I'm
Nope,
just
I'm
think
done.
I'm a cloud.
Nope, I might
Think
shit.
about
Hang
becoming
on.
a cloud.
And he...
Yeah.
Think super depressive thoughts.
it takes some time, but they
Become a
he
homeless.
figures it out.
It's the
Aaron and
opposite of pixie
Jiren
dust. You have to
leave.
think very depressive thoughts.
Nevertheless, the rest of you have a limited windwalk. Are you departing for Koltar?
I'll just re-up it on everybody that needs it.
You can target how many people with windwalk?
10 total.
So that would be Jiren, Aaron, and 8 others.
8 others.
There's 9 of you. And 10 if you count
But-
Elvis Rai.
Elda said he would take care of Spot.
Yes, so that would be the rest of you. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Quit itching.
Away!
You take some time, Caroline, and say goodbye to your family as everybody is, readying themselves for the journey ahead. What is the fuck?
Oh, can I ask? Would I be able to, like, honor system buy a gem from the store we went to? some
Buy a
diamonds.
gem? There's no way to buy a gem, but it depends on what you're looking for.
Honor
Long
system,
story
right?
short is
Oh,
no.
yeah. I mean, there's nobody there to stop you.
Yeah, sure.
But there also
That's
isn't much
fine.
Not
left.
stealing though, not stealing.
There is no diamonds.
No, I'm leaving. I would be leaving
Money.
money. Yeah. No
Or-
diamonds.
No, there was nothing else of value. Like, you might be able to get, like, a necklace or a ring or something, but that's it.
Nah.
Then
What is it- would it
the
have
jeweler would have to go
diamond?
to the guard station
Not all of
Like
it.
all is.
retrieve their gems.
They just have to prove they own the store. They're not a criminal. They're not an asshole. They
Yeah.
can get their gems back. Probably
Especially if
after
they have
they're
a list
used.
of all the gems that they have. Because
Well,
I'm
they have a
sure
bag
keep
of it.
stock. You'd have to have paperwork somewhere.
Well, so
It'll
gem
be fine.
dealers tend to keep pretty good inventories for these sorts of things, especially if they're
He's probably got a
manufacturing.
ledger somewhere.
Definitely has to have a ledger. Because you can't have jewelers if you don't have a ledger. Otherwise, how would you keep track of your clientele, of your spending?
Just be omniscient.
Well,
Well, I don't think the jeweler here is a god.
there are ways. to keep
Oh.
track
We
of
never
that stuff.
know.
I don't think.
All
Really
right.
never mentioned.
You don't
anything
think this
about
random
it.
jeweler in this town has all the secrets of the universe?
So,
And just likes making jewelry.
as you all say your goodbyes to everybody and the party that you leave behind carries on in your absence, you all mist form yourselves and begin to fly away. And as you do, Elda turns to you, Spot. Ready to beat them?
Yeah.
We'll get there first. And he puts a hand on your shoulder and casts teleport again.
Eater.
As you all
If
take
there
some
is one
time
thing
flying...
Elda Soraya does not know. I have a basement.
As you all take your time arriving back at
Ew.
the Koltar and finding yourselves in front of the Fulkeen estate where Eldasaraya once saw it,
Huh?
is now looking
The
at rubble
Fulkeen
for the first
land.
time.
It is no longer in a state. Trauma.
As you all make your way there and unmistform yourselves in front of everyone. I'm sorry for your loss, Zalin.
Thanks. I've mostly gotten my vengeance. I can't remember anyone else who deserves it though, so.
Did you remember to
should be
bring
okay.
the book with you?
Of course I got the book.
I was just checking. Okay. Well, lead the way.
I walk over to the really heavy cellar door.
Yeah. And,
I'm gonna need some help with this.
anybody with your party's strength, especially with Illikin and Astaroth,
Yeah.
the three of you managed to lift it up without any trouble.
Fantastic.
One by one, starting with Zalin, you each make your way into the tunnel. It is a thin tunnel, but it's... The best I could describe it is just a thin tunnel. Not much wider than, well, yourselves.
Narrow.
Yeah, it's very narrow. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you very much. Okay,
Yes,
I was having a
you're-
hard time with that.
Thin with an N.
As
In the
you...
caves.
Yeah, I just changed it over there.
Ooh.
As you make your way in the tunnel, where once you used memory, you found yourself in front of each of the different spaces where your family's heirlooms once sat. And then you see the other wall. The passageway that leads farther down into the corridor. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. But as you make your way down, each of you feel the air becoming much warmer. And a light appearing at the end of the tunnel, where you can see a small stream of lava. Which point, Elda Soraya remarks, How deep does this tunnel go?
Yes.
Okay, lead the way.
Quick PSA: Do not 1. Keep your hands, feet, and other appendages on the path at all times. Do not touch. Number 2. Do not touch the lava. If you fall in, I will not go to save you. Number 3. If you get lost, it's not my fault. It's the first time I've ever been here. Let's go.
Does this
Okay.
rule count for me as well?
If you're immune to
Mario
fire,
Bros.
technically no.
Okay. I'm not right now, but I can be if I want to.
Then it half applies to you.
Okay, cool.
You make your way deeper and deeper into the cavern, following the lava down the stream. As you do, you begin to find yourself in what looks like an open chamber, where there is a long stream of lava that seems to move without direction, if that makes any sense. Like, you feel like it moves over in one direction, maybe towards the north if it were north, or whatever one end of the cavern is, but it doesn't move into or up anything. It's just an ever-moving pit of lava. And those of you who have experienced a ley line before recognize this as a ley line of sorts.
Not quite natural.
It's definitely
In one
natural,
sense.
but it's definitely more of a raw source of magic, probably connecting to a ley line, as opposed to being a direct ley line itself. But you do see where there is what looks like a small kind of stone bridge over that crosses over the magma itself. And even weirder, where that stone bridge is on the other side of it, what looks like a space where the lava is shallow at first, but gets to a deeper and deeper point right before the bridge. Making your way over, it's strange to be in this room because you are not asphyxiating. You are not immediately burning to a crisp upon being near the lava. But it is insanely warm. At which point, Elder Soraya looks to you, Zalin, and looks to Caroline. Are you ready?
I suppose.
There's a warm sense of determination that burns up within you, Caroline.
Yeah.
Purpose. Yeah. Zalin, stand up on the bridge. I forget which page it is, but if you've delved through it, there should be a ritual or a rite you have to recite.
Yeah, I saw it once or twice or once. Flips book, flip, 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 flips to dog-eared page. Whoops, wrong page. Flip, 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 flip. That one. Found it.
Okay.
I hope my hair doesn't burn off.
About that, you may not want to wear your clothes.
No. Oh.
Here.
Spot!
I mean,
I thought Starry
we're
was the
being hit-
perverted
we're
one. Hang
being
on.
hit on here.
I can hold on to your coat for you at least.
Oh, I guess I'll take off my armor?
I mean, if you want, we can wear a blindfold, but then I couldn't read the ritual.
No, it's fine. I have undergarments.
That and
I
half
also
this
have a
party
cloak,
has
if you
seen you
prefer that.
naked.
Have they?
Those
Come
gone to the
without
bathhouse,
permission,
yeah.
Sorry.
I was talking about the bathhouse, but yeah, sure, sorry too.
Callback! Well, not everyone has been with me in the bathhouse. I think that's just campaign 1.
Hey, that was like
Was
4
it
months
just
ago.
campaign one?
I think
I
so.
don't think Valith has.
No.
Yeah, no, I know
pretty sure
Valeth has
I
it.
think it's
Maybe it's less
campaign
people than
one.
I thought it was. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll take off my armor.
Okay. Armor and then
Um,
leaving on enough to be presentable
Like,
at least. Yeah.
Because I have like a chemise, which is like, you know, an underdress under my clothes. So I'll keep that on.
I'll, like, hand you a cloak of protection, be like, wear this. There you go.
Or
don't
I
know-
just
don't know
stand in front
if
of
that's gonna
Caroline with
burn,
my
you know.
towering body.
Is a magical
Magical
cloak
items
going
are
to burn?
typically indestructible, but we are very close to a ley line, so I wouldn't
wouldn't
push
test
it if
it.
you like the item.
Oh,
Just gotta give her like boxer shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, for real.
I do have a spare dress in my attire. If you
I'm
need one.
wearing a dress, guys.
her
Yay.
undergarments.
Yeah, you might not be when you come out, though, is the
Well,
point.
You're literally gonna step in lava.
It's fine.
Okay.
Just, you know, you could just tuck
I mean,
the
there's
dress,
no shame
like,
in
up,
showing
you know.
off your elven body.
Spot.
Come on,
Okay.
girl,
What?
show it off.
Moving on from
Repeat
this.
that spot.
I'm
What
just
did
gonna
you s-
take my blue and black cloak
What the
off, and
fuck
I'm gonna
did
have
you
it ready
say?
just in case.
What did I say?
Yeah.
Well, just, like, tuck, like, the dress a little in, you know?
Give me a second.
I mean, if we're gonna be stepping in lava, you know, and you don't want the dress to, like, go down in the lava.
Just like hold it above the lava.
Yeah, that was I was thinking.
That's fair. I
Your
think it
phrasing was just fucked.
might. I think it might just
No.
burn by the proximity too, though.
Computer.
That's it.
Dallin, are you ready?
I'm gonna take off my shoes. I'm
About
gonna
as
put my
ready
hair
as I
up
can
in
be.
a, like bun too. Just because you know.
Will I melt if I go into the
a little
lava?
bit.
No.
You'll burn
Take a
first, but
spoon.
you might.
Well,
You'll be alright. It's like a
metal
hot
usually
tub.
doesn't burn. Like,
What?
This is ley line lava.
Burn, baby, burn.
You don't want to go into lava.
Yeah, you do.
well, when everyone's
I
talking
do.
so highly about it, you
It
know.
looks so nice and warm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
it-
but so is the entire
whatever
room.
people say, lava does look kind of tasty, honestly.
Yeah, you
Forbidden
should eat
soup.
some.
Or forbidden melted cheese.
I feel like if we could eat it, it would be like the best.
Stay away
fucking
from the
thing
forbidden
ever.
queso.
I guess
No,
I'll
you wanna
be
eat the
able
forbidden
to,
queso.
you know, explain the feelings to you afterwards.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. You watch as Elder Soraya takes his place beside Zalin and begins to read off parts of the ritual itself. And you watch as the magma slowly begins to glow. At which point,
That can only be a good thing.
Elder Soraya looks up from the book that Zalin holds and says, "Everything at this point is up to you, Caroline. I hope you make what you believe to be the right choice." Zalin, you may begin.
Afrodoi Orgus. Haferwido Das. Zerfsum Zat. Ulhaf Orimirs. Ilmati Haf PC. Au Isir. Au Ori. Ricarl. Au Lis. Zma. Doi Otbi.
He watches as the words are uttered, the lava begins to burn around itself. And the pit itself almost feels like a welcoming embrace to you, Caroline. As you take your first step. Zalin repeats the ritual as you continue to take steps into the lava. And while it's warm to the touch, it does not burn you or hurt you. While each step does singe and burn away your clothes slowly and slowly, you are submerged before anything's visible. And you find yourself completely submerged in the ley line.
Roll initiative?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's a music change.
No, just make a death save.
I mean,
Caroline.
yep.
And at this point, I need everybody to mute, except Caroline. As you find yourself in the ley line, walking, and then eventually swimming, you feel yourself begin to float. Everything around you begins to burn, and wisps of flame around you begin to apparate and move, shifting around. Before you, however, you do see a figure slowly begin to emerge from one of the flames. Naked as you are, floating closer towards you, you see a familiar figure. Kadrith, what would you like to say?
Hey. It's been a while.
Yeah.
You, holding up alright?
It's, you know, stuff's happening.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. So, what are you doing?
Well, this is my final chance to say no.
Huh. I see.
I should have listened to you.
Trust me, you do not have to tell me. I am well aware. But, like you said, you got a chance to walk away from it all. Are you gonna make the same mistake again?
At which point, appearing in Kadrith's hand is a dagger that burns away into a strange form of a dagger.
This yours?
Do I recognize it?
Yes and no. It has a strange familiarity to it. Like it is a representation of you, but you understand that from the ritual itself. While you didn't understand the words, and everybody who understands Infernal understands the ritual to translate to your life forfeit, yourself lost. Truth told in your fire heart. A choice you make, of power or free, reborn of new, this life flame. You understand that to be reborn, something must be lost. Either your sense of self, or you have to let go. Do you wish to be free? Or do you wish to become the champion of Asher? The dagger represents your choice. Or at least it represents what is lost in this choice.
What? That was confusing.
The dagger is a representation of you.
Mm-hmm.
You will learn more depending on the choice you make. And Kadrith will help you make that choice.
So what are you thinking?
I don't think I want to hurt people.
That's a good thought to have.
I missed what she said.
Mm-hmm.
What did you make? I missed.
I said I don't think I want to hurt people.
Gotcha.
I'm going to walk a little bit closer and like look more at the dagger too.
The dagger itself represents or looks very similar to a dragon's claw. You can see the handle, however, looks a lot more like the elven ancestry that you come from.
I don't think it's my dagger.
Then you don't really need to take it, do you?
No.
So, what happens to it?
Caroline, do you choose to be free, or do you choose to be Asher's champion?
I'm gonna be free, you guys.
Okay. You watch as Kadrith takes a hold of your hand and doesn't place the dagger in it, but places your hand over his, which holds the dagger, and aims the dagger towards his chest.
It'll have been my burden to bear, but in the end, you're free. And that's what's important.
We was at the Astral Sea.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What was it like?
Well, there were some Gitsurai who were cursed, but we helped them. And then we were hunted by some Githyanki.
Well, that sounds familiar. It probably hasn't changed much since I was last there.
Probably not. I still have your ring.
Of course you do.
Valeth thought I stole it.
Oh. How's she doing?
Well, she doesn't like me very much, which is very understandable.
Right. Yeah. Some things never change.
But I think she's enjoying traveling and fighting. Her guns are really loud.
You get used to it. Or maybe you lose your hearing and you stop noticing.
Yeah,
Maybe a little both.
probably.
Well,
Caroline, what would you like your final words to Kadrith be?
You're my hero.
that's kind of cheesy. I'll see you around.
Yeah.
You slowly, carefully push the dagger deeper and deeper into Kadrith's chest, but there's no pain on his face. Light begins to emanate from the wound before the dagger fully sinks itself into his chest.
I'm glad I got to see you again.
Me too.
His body begins to burn. from the wound out.
I miss you so much. I'm sorry.
Miss you too.
And as his body fades away, so too does the warmth. The flames around you move with Cadrith, what's left of it, before fading away into obscurity. Everything around you goes dark, and instinctively you look at the palm on your hand as it heals away,
Scar.
as if the scar was never there. Everybody else. As the lava itself begins to warm, and Zalin's chant utters for the 4th time, and finally ends. You watch as the lava flashes a bright light, and then slowly begins to cool. As the lava in this pool turns to stone with Caroline underneath it, and the light in this side of the chamber slowly fading, you watch as a strange, dragonish fist punches up through the stone. And you watch as an arm, elven, reach out. The stone is brittle, and she's weak, but Caroline is alive. And Caroline, you may level up.
Level in Rogue.
As your party carefully rips part through the hollow stone and pulls you out, Elda Soraya taking the part of your dress that you had a hold of and covering you up with it. Welcome back, friend.
There's like tears on her cheeks.
How do you feel?
Colder. Colder.
Caroline, at the moment you have 4 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I think there's a tracker for that on alchemy. Hashtag at alchemy.
But you are free. Free from burden, free from duty. And with that, we'll go to break.
Wow, that was heavy.
Yeah.
What as it was?
I was doing my damnedest not to fucking cry.
Yeah.
We saw.
Beautiful. Melancholy.
We will be right back after this short break. Thank you, Kevin, for that.
No problem.
Good.
Such feels.
I've been planning this for the last year.
Is that the reason Kevin's actually here today?
Yes.
That's like the reason I needed to be here.
Yes. Oh, shit. You're free, Caroline.
Yeah.
There's
Did it.
one thing about this campaign is that there's a lot of sad death.
And now I am the only fire user in the party.
You are. I guess I'll
Goran
have to
laughs in
remove
Fireball.
The Phoenix.
Shekels and I have fireball too.
Gunpowder.
And now I have to remove all of my stuff. That's cringe.
Yep.
I have to remove my resistance
Almost
to fire.
like your choices have consequences.
Ah! My resistance to fire.
Why do you gotta remove your stuff?
And my Phoenix champion.
'Cause
Because
she
I'm
just
not a
said no.
Phoenix anymore.
Oh, that's something I don't
Phoenix
understand.
Champions form.
By the way, Caroline, if you still want to be a
yeah.
paladin, you are more than welcome to, but if you wanted to go back to the original idea of being a bard, we can discuss fixing your character to do that too instead.
Bro, you
Okay.
should swear the oath of discipline.
For those who don't
Paladin
know,
monk.
yeah, the Oath of Discipline was the Paladin Monk subclass that I made for Paladin. And it was,
That was
fucking
Kadra.
great. It was Kadra's
Um,
homebrew subclass, and we got to use it for 2 sessions.
Yeah, before I killed him.
Honestly, that would actually be dope as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not that disciplined though, but I did just say that you're my hero. So
Yeah,
maybe I'll walk
exactly.
in your footsteps.
Yeah, plus it would give us a chance to like actually test the subclass and without waiting until next campaign.
I mean, while that is true, the subclass would not work with
Bring him
sneak
back
attack.
to life. Then
It
he
would
can do it
be
himself.
no. I am not unwriting all of that. I'm glad today happened. Thank you guys.
It's been a
Cast
long
fish.
time
Bring Cadders
coming.
back.
Yeah.
I literally waited all month for this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We waited a month just so I could make everyone cry.
Yeah.
Just to make everybody depressed. More.
I don't want it anymore.
That wasn't
Man,
depressing.
I'm already depressed enough.
Bittersweet, maybe.
It's very bittersweet.
I'm doing this for fun, damn it.
Yeah.
Melancholic. But hey, at least Carolyn doesn't have to worry about becoming an immortal raging
Fire
asshole to
girl.
everybody,
Being a
killing
fire
Doesn't have to
everybody.
Right.
be worry about.
cool.
Raging asshole.
You don't have to worry about being a cool fire phoenix with
I mean,
cool
sad,
abilities
sad, no
and cool
longer
stuff.
fire girl, but
Yeah, very true.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I
there
guess
was a
I'll
way to
have.
become a phoenix without becoming a psychopath. That would be wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have gone that route if I'd gotten the possibility. If I'd
Power
gotten
has
the
consequences.
option.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
but
to
that's
change.
cringe though. I have blind sense now, guys. I can see anything within 10 feet of myself.
See,
I
no,
know.
but treat it like you're seeing yes. Like a sixth sense, like you
Well,
just
I
know.
can
Sense?
sense them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I get for
The
14th.
whole point of blind sense is it's
14th
helpful when you
level
can't
rogue.
see.
There is
Yeah.
no consequence of Asher right now, or like known consequence.
Oh, we don't know that.
There is-
Yeah, we
Will
don't know. but-
Asher
It's just I had to
retaliate.
kill Kadrith again.
Not that we know of.
Why would you have
But
to
I
kill
think
cat?
there also could potentially be future consequences that we don't know about yet.
Yeah.
Well, until that happens, it's a whole lot of not our problem.
Yeah. This is
You
true.
right.
Oh, I need to roll hit dice.
You do, yes.
Where's my
You took a
dice?
level in
Where's my
rogue, so
dice?
that's a D8.
Yeah. Here's my dice. Can I roll my actual dice?
Yeah, of course.
Nah,
Nah.
Watch it be a 2.
No.
not allowed.
If this, I'm gonna be sad. Should I use the fire one, or do you think that's gonna be crazy?
No, don't use the fire
because
one.
it
Don't
is
use the
going to
fire
be
one.
cursed.
Okay. Oh, it's a 7.
Hey, that's pretty good. For a D8, that's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, tell Asher you're not going to be his champion and then use his die. I dare you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just, spit
Rub it
the
in.
Thank you for the
Sorry,
fire
Asher.
resistance. Give me the
I
heat.
love my friends more than you.
I also still have inspiration, which is kind of fun.
Yep.
DM's inspiration, that is.
Cringe, imagine, cringe.
Hehehe. I'm saving it. Saving it for something important. Okay.
Just knowing after the break, what are we gonna do? Because I'm lost.
Oh, right,
Is
we
this-
can
is
catch
this
Starry up,
only
except
time?
Starry's not here.
What?
I said we could catch Starry
Yeah.
up right now, but Starry's not here. He
Mhm.
deafened himself.
We can catch Star up on what just happened.
Did he not?
He's definitely.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
He better watch the video.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
We will force him to.
Yep, no
Yeah.
catching up. He has to
When I
go
get
through
to
it.
the-
Better.
when
I
I
have a
get
great,
there,
have a great
we're going
idea.
to
What we're
tie
gonna
him to
do
a
is we're gonna
chair.
gaslight Starry into thinking
I'm
that
the
she picked
Phoenix
the Phoenix
now.
option.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that'd be so
Yeah, let's
mean.
pretend you turn
totally
into the Phoenix
gaslight
as soon
him.
as you touch the lava.
Nah.
All that magic.
They're
and
like
heat.
died instantly.
So, Oxide, what was your question? What did you say?
Oh no, I was just thinking like, what's our next step gonna be after the break, so we actually know what we're gonna do. Because I don't.
Caroline's human form.
Probably
burned away.
boarding the, I forget the name, the something Phoenix. Caroline's ship.
The Rising Phoenix.
Yeah, the Rising
Yeah,
Phoenix.
the Rising Phoenix.
And then making your way to fucking
Making my way.
Condolia, I think. Make it away!
I started watching campaign 3. And it's
Jenna
so
and I need to
fun.
fucking do that.
Yeah, it like you need to get like 3 episodes in, and then you were like hooked.
I already have been. I think I'm 8 episodes in, and I had to dip off because I was just doing
I'm
other things.
actually
I'm
on
at
episode
70
9.
right now, and I'm enjoying my life.
Campaign 3?
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
You didn't take... Wait.
Campaign 3 of what?
campaign
Critical
I was
role.
in?
Critical role.
Oh, he's so critical. It's like
role.
campaign 3. Our campaign
By the
3?
way,
Cool, I didn't know.
Illiken, your hair has grown back.
Oh.
Oh, it is.
But you can
Oh, it is.
absolutely cut it back if you wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, I know hair tends to be a very sacred thing, especially amongst indigenous tribes of places. But, like, Illiken saw herself in a pond and
Also,
was like, oh, damn.
yeah,
I'm rocking this shit
Illiken's
hair."
also walking her own path. She is not of her tribe anymore. Her tribe is blue on
Right.
black. So,
So I no longer have to feel
Good choice.
attached or tied. Like, I can keep some of the traditions because, I mean,
yeah.
memories,
sentimental, yeah.
childhood, good things, sentimentality.
But Illiken's path is her own now, so...
For her hair, like,
Shit's
ooh.
crazy.
She's like, ooh, I look really good.
Run it.
So the hairstyle that she has is what she's going to choose in the picture, in my profile picture.
There you go.
That's what she's going to choose to stick with. And she's going to start just like very carefully with her blades, just shaving away her hair on the sides and stuff, and just like making a fake cut. And then the top of her head is all little
We're gonna
tight,
get a side face
thick
tattoo.
chunks of curls all stuck together.
Yeah. Easy enough to do.
It's a very neat hairstyle, and there's no cleaning, not much cleaning that needs to be done.
Oh fuck. All right.
Had to take all of her hair
I'm so happy.
out.
I've been sitting on. I'm still excited that all that happened the way like. I had a feeling that was the choice you were gonna make, Caroline, but I also knew that it was you, Caroline, and you could just be like, "No, I want the power,"
Yeah.
because like the power is pretty enticing, and I was fully
It
ready
is.
for either option, but it was either you
My cat
lose
just made me look good for her.
Kadrith, or you lose your sense of self. I mean, that was the symbolism there.
Yeah, I mean, Caroline was really like, she...
You lost Kadrith. You lost the
Very-
Phoenix powers.
What are you?
The leader of this group, apparently.
Welcome to the mortal realm, motherfucker.
You're gonna find yourself. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, Caroline really did not want to.
But she did
lose
anyway.
Kadrith. But, you know.
Shit happens, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he is her hero in many ways, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's this on the spot? Yeah, Mom was like, knock knock. And all I see is Rosie walking in. Oh, now she's giving me her puppy eyes. Wait, you... This girl. Get off my wire.
She crazy.
Hold on.
Great.
Okay, there you go. Ah. That one, baby. Hey, her butt was on my AirPods. Ew.
Lick it.
Gross.
What?
You what?
Nothing.
What?
She's
Outside.
just sitting on my AirPods.
What the fuck?
She's so weird.
I am not normal. I hope you've established that already.
So we have
Clearly.
seen. No, it's okay.
And back in.
Oh, we're getting on the boat again. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
I was honestly also expecting you guys to like. I was also prepared for you to split the party. Like half of you guys go to Tyrannian, and the other half go to fucking Condolia. And I was just be like, all right, cool, we'll do every other
Nah.
session. But
Well, I thought you wanted to. Because that's what we discussed last time. Because I thought that was going to be.
Well, I
the
know
way.
I know that having a huge group like ours is taxing to some and kind of a pain in the ass, especially when it comes to combat. But I'm okay with bigger group, but I'm pretty active the entirety of combat, being the dungeon master. But if we wanted to split the party, we could, so that it would be 5 and 5. But it would be 5 going to Condolia, 5 going to Terranian, and then we just, play those out until the arcs are completed, and then we come back to do whatever else with the rest of the levels.
Yeah. That's fair.
Well, if there's scheduling issues, we can always do that.
Well, that's the other thing, too, is that, essentially what it would be is whatever team Astaroth is in, whenever Astaroth's here, we do that team. Whenever Astaroth's not here, we do the other team.
Well,
And that's basically every other week.
Scheduling conflicts.
Uh-oh. I knew.
Yeah, I got my Friday schedule for like the next semester worked out.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I have 2 back-to-back classes on Friday mornings, and they're both 3 hours long.
Damn.
So
Every Friday?
Every Friday, from 9 o'clock to 3:15.
Oh my
So
God.
Vaylet's gonna be leaving us for a while.
Just don't
Unless-
go to school.
Possibly.
Just don't go to school.
I mean, what's more important,
He's
Kevin?
gonna try to be a side
D&D on
character.
Fridays or an
Third
education?
Shit.
Tough call, man.
Hard decision. I don't know.
No, you do be warned. There is a right and wrong answer.
There will be consequences down the road.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we're
I
not
mean,
traveling with the
we'll
chicken
figure
combo
out what to
then.
do with Valeth later. As far as,
Yeah.
if you think that you can make it some days, I'll keep Valeth around in the party. But if you feel like Valeth is going to be gone for a while and you're going to miss a couple sessions, we may just have to write a storyline for Valeth to be elsewhere. But that would also mean that if you ever become available, Valeth will be there, which could be a problem too. So
I mean, okay, because the thing is, I can exactly predict about how long it's going to be. As soon as my second semester starts, I'm going to be pretty much booked on Fridays.
yeah.
But that means as soon as my second semester ends, I'm going to be able to have Fridays again.
Okay. I'll just
So-
keep Valeth around in the party.
Mm.
That way,
Well, 'cause,
like,
like the
maybe
semester
every
half
once
a
in a
year?
while. Yeah, semester is like 4 months.
From Christmas till summer vacation.
Yeah.
Maybe
So, like-
Pink Floyd reunion
while.
tour with new members. Well,
It's not really Pink Floyd, is it?
Oh, that's true. I mean, Pink Floyd plays without its own members all the time. What do you mean?
Yeah, but like, it's not really the same.
That's true. Tribute act, then, I guess.
Like, if I went to go see Roger Waters, I'm not going to see Pink Floyd.
Also, I would never go see Roger Waters. I would
Yeah, me
definitely
neither.
go the other half of Pink Floyd always.
Right. Gilmore for life.
Gilmore gang.
Gilmore
But,
Girls.
We really are the Gilmore girls, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, my Fridays will become available again as soon as the semester ends. But over the course of my next semester, I just won't have Fridays unless class happens to get canceled sometimes, which is a possibility.
yeah.
It won't happen too often, but every once in a while I might be available.
Yeah,
But that's
we'll
like,
just
Yeah,
keep
but that's a
Valeth in the
tough
Play
party.
an NPC thing or like
Yeah, she'll be
something
NPC.
like that.
She'll be cosplaying as NPC man.
Starry did actually Starry was listening
Okay, good.
to
That's good.
what happened.
Thank fuck, because I was about
You
to.
should watch it anyway. Because it was cool.
I was about to rhino into him.
That is what?
Rhino, rip you a
Rip
new one.
you a new one.
Ah,
I'm about to ride Starry.
I was just thinking of headbutting him. Like, what the fuck?
because also Rhino into him does not
Yeah.
really mean.
Rhino is a weapon from Ratchet and Clank that stands for rip you a new one.
Ah,
I forgot about that, actually, yeah. That might have
So
been where
no
I was getting
excuse
it
for you
from.
then, Rexel.
No, I think that might have been where I was getting it from. It's been years since I've ever
you
played
shouldn't
Ratchet
have
and
outed
Clank.
yourself.
I miss those games. But also, PlayStation really
Yeah.
fucking sucks, so...
Do you have a PS5?
No, I grew up with a
You
PS2,
wouldn't
so
be
I was
saying that.
playing... I've played on a PlayStation 3 and 4, and they're not that great.
Yeah, but the 5 is nice.
I mean, fair, I guess.
5 is pretty.
I'm also saying this as somebody who pretty much hates Xbox anymore. Because Microsoft's a pretty shit company too, but I still use Microsoft because who else am I gonna fucking use?
Xbox too.
Linus.
Did you say Linus?
What? Just tech tips?
No. Absolutely not.
What did Linus Tech Tips do? What?
Oh no, I meant Linux. What's the penguin?
Linux, yeah.
Linux.
Oh, Linux.
Like
the
that's what I
computer.
was going for. I'm not a tech guru. I'm sorry. All right, compose.
I have pizza.
Yes,
What's
that's
insane?
Fucking amazing.
I mean, that's me when I have pizza for real.
You have pizza right now.
I do not have
when
pizza
Starry
right
gets
now.
here-
I had it earlier.
They can't see because I don't want to fucking advertise this shit. But this pizza is my favorite pizza, but it's also like really greasy pizza. And I'm gonna make sure Starry has some.
Marco?
Yeah, Nolan.
Sorry.
Fucking.
Marco's pizza.
God damn it!
Marco's delicious pizza, only $5.99.
No, that's not even the right price. It's more expensive than that.
How would you expect me to know the right price?
I don't know. Fucking guess better.
Price is right.
No, it was not.
Maybe go up by 20
The
bucks.
price
You
is
need to
wrong.
know.
Actually, that'd be really fun. We have 4 people who are not in. Actually, 5 people who are not in America. Though one of them, the Canadian, would probably have a little bit of an advantage. But what we could do is we could play a fucking The Price is Right, and then everybody who's foreign would have to guess what the prices are of the items that I show on camera.
what the fuck?
And you
Oh,
can't cry
just
when you
guessed
get
the-
it really,
You,
really
you have to
wrong.
guess the
That's the-
American price of the object,
America. Okay, yeah, that's tough.
and you're not allowed to look it up either.
No, of course.
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
That'll be fun.
I would cry though. I probably would.
Yeah,
It used to
I'm
be
not
cheap
joining
as
unless
fuck.
there is crying.
20 bucks used to
happening.
be able to feed 5 people. Now it only feeds 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
So depressing.
Very true.
I literally just updated this stinking computer.
Yes.
already
2
needs an
people.
update.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, that's Microsoft for you. All right.
They update
All
and
right.
update and update until your memory is practically depleted.
You guys
and
ready
you've
to get
got
back to
no
this?
Space.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're still missing
Mhm.
Starry, so do either of the Norwegians want to shoot him a text? Just be like, hey, we're about to
Oh.
start again.
He just said just add him in chat.
Done.
Yo.
Just give him
Heyo.
a call. Hold your phone bill hostage again.
I could. All right. So let's get back into this. I'm gonna set this to alchemy. So down under the what once was the Folkian estate, as clothing and blankets have been given to you, Caroline, to kind of cover yourself up.
Yeah.
And then the party turning away to give you some privacy as well. You eventually find yourself dressed in your armor and whatever else you possess. Kind of feeling different, but it's still you.
Feeling really fucking tired.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's still you.
The good news is,
Yeah. I mean,
it
I'm
is
tired anyways.
almost night. Actually, it probably is night by this point.
Yeah.
So once you get up, you just find a place to sleep, and then you're good to go.
Does a longer thing replenish all
No, just
exhaust?
one.
No,
Just one, and then every night
One level.
it's bad.
Oh.
We're running.
But at least your HP isn't half.
Let's sleep for 32 hours straight.
Let's get it. I did
me
it
when I
once.
run upstairs.
Can do it twice.
Okay, so 4 levels of exhaustion is hit point maximum halved,
Mhm.
disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws,
And ability
speed
checks
halved,
and speed halved.
and disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
Speed's only halved after 4
No,
levels.
On the-
after 2.
Oh, level 2. That makes sense.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then speed becomes 0 if it was 5 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
6 levels
I know,
you
if it
die.
died, it was 6.
Yeah, that's 6.
So Caroline's looking rough, but somebody strong can carry her.
I will. No worries.
Me.
Oh.
The fight. The fight has begun.
Yes, fight over me, please.
Me.
Go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
bigger.
Just toward the limb. I'm smaller.
I can carry her with ease. She's
Same.
like
I'm
a,
more determined.
I'm a
like a
second bot.
bouquet.
Give me
Yes,
a-
and while those two are bickering, I'm just gonna drag her back.
You're just dragging her across the floor, you asshole!
Wait, hold on, wait.
Just
Before
out
you
of the
go
way, they're
far-
violent.
Before you go
Okay.
far, I'm just gonna.
It's a
You ain't
knife.
see shit.
That's a perception check. What the? Oh.
What are you looking for, Illican?
So I don't see him dragging her.
Just as you're bickering, I'm just
Honestly, I just imagine those two fighting over Caroline and Zal's going, fuck this, and Fireman carries her out.
you know what? Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm gonna
I would
help.
I would
Way
still be
better.
thinking, yeah, that's fine.
You
As
don't.
everyone's
I was thinking
fighting,
20. I
I'm
can
like,
carry a human being.
Goran, you can't.
I can carry a
Or he
human
has,
being.
like,
It's fine.
12 strength.
Well,
He'll be
I can
fine.
carry a living being. Not really
As
human.
everyone is
fair.
fighting, I'll
Point.
throw Starry
No,
over my
well,
shoulder and smack his
I-
ass and
I'll
start
be
carrying
fine.
him.
I can help.
No, I hold my arm over your shoulder. Like we're bros going home from the bar drunk. Except we're not drunk. We're not going from the bar. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, you are going
To
from
the
a bar.
south.
You've just also.
Everyone
been
gets a
other
fight.
I
I
would
would
like
carry.
to make a
After that.
strength check to throw Starry over my shoulder.
Elisariah just creates a floating disc underneath the two of you and carries you both up while he floats.
I guess that's a strength save for me.
Wouldn't it be
Well-
athletics? Because you guys are. It would be grappling.
It would be grappling, so athletics. It would be athletics for Spot, and then athletics or acrobatics for Starry, given 5e rules.
Damn, he gets to choose. The fuck?
I get to choose.
Yep.
Oh my god. Acrobatics, athletics. That's a d20 plus 10. So
You know what? Go for the real difficult one. Roll persuasion.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the grapple.
that's the one I got. Let's do that one.
no insight. Like try to distract me. Hey, look over there. What? Yeet!
That's not insight.
Yeah. That would be
That's
sleight of
deception.
hand.
Well, it would
anything.
be insight for Starry.
Anyways,
For
Right, whatever.
deception for Spot.
eventually everybody makes their way out of the tunnel.
What's the persuasion for?
Still bickering and walking.
Yeah. Elisariah, just
Anywho,
fly.
as you two are bickering, I fireman carry her out.
Easy enough.
I'm just resting my head on Salon.
Checks out. It's strange, because, like, you've touched him before, and he's been, like, a normal sense to you. Now he's just warm.
Yeah.
You miss that warm.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, you guys make your way out of the tunnel into the chamber above, following out into the small little, what the fuck? Tunnel. Fuck it. Another tunnel. Caves, what I'd
Narrow?
say before. Narrow tunnel, and then up the ladder, and done. Yeah. You make
Crevice.
yourself... Thank you.
Cavern.
Crevasse. You make your way out of the space and into the ruins of the Fulkian estate.
Yay.
It's
Well,
nighttime
under normal
already, right?
circumstances,
Almost.
Night
I'd
has-
provide accommodations, but
Night
hey,
is
hope
pretty.
you-
Excuse me. Night is pretty much fallen. The sun is still just barely setting over the, or is just barely visible over the horizon. It's effectively set.
Yeah, I would say let's make camp while we still have a bit of light. See where we're actually putting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make camp, or you can buy a hotel room.
Or we can go to my sister, but I kind of don't want to do that.
Okay.
Eldasraya
I kinda
chimes
look
in.
like shit.
I've kind of used all my spells that I can teleport with.
Yeah, that's fair.
Understandable.
I'm sorry, I mixed it up. I was like, oh yeah, totally. January is definitely here.
You're a little
but yeah,
loopy. It's
no.
okay. You went through a lot. But still, you can put up the Leomund's tiny hut as well as the torch tent, or however you guys want to do this. I'm assuming it's your usual bullshit, the torch tent and then
I want the
Leomund's tiny hut
best
for them.
bed.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Okay. As you all setting up camp in the ruins of the Fulkeen estate, night eventually comes, and with some ease as well. It's a strange feeling, Caroline.
Mm-hmm.
Not only resting as easy as you are with the 4 levels of exhaustion, trying to recover from the experience, but resting without the worry of this other presence interrupting your night's rest or anything like that. It's probably the first full long rest that you've had in a long time. Like a weight's been lifted off your shoulders. As everybody eventually makes their way, or wakes up and finds themselves gathering all their materials ready for the next journey, where would you like to go?
To the sea.
Huh, to the sea. Okay.
Red.
And which, oh yeah, actually, Eldasraya would, before you go to the sea. So, if you aren't planning on heading back to Blue on Black, could I at least get a status report? Situation report, whatever you want to call it. What's happened since I've been gone?
We talked to Urgmont. We talked to Aryawood. Aryawood is like, they're on our side-ish. They're
Still
still
provoked. They're on our
fairly, yeah, they're still fairly neutral. And also, if we do more stuff for them, they will definitely be on our side. The thing that we're doing now, we're going to Tyrrhenian to help, what's his name again?
Wait, where?
Fucking thief guy.
Adros?
Adros. And when we do that, the tribe is gonna join our side too.
Are we going to Trinian or are we going to
I don't know.
Condolia?
Pretty sure we're going
I
to
was
Condolia.
I thought we were going to Tyrrhenian because that's like kind of more.
Are you sure we're going to
Pressing.
Didn't
Condolia?
they say that?
Yeah, I thought so as
It's
well.
like time stuff.
Yeah.
They wanted it to be done as like soon as possible.
Yeah.
Let me
That
check.
is true.
Because the wolf.
I
is
forgot
not-
about that, yeah.
The devil
Yeah.
babies later.
Why would we? Why are we going to those places again? I forgot.
So in Tyrrhenian, there's a guy who is a part of the tribes in Urgmont. His name is Adros. He is there, like, figuring out stuff about the Sins or something, or like the connection between Tyrrhenian and the Sins, something like that. And we're going there to.
He's
help
infiltrating Tyrrhenian to try to uncover what the connection between Tyrrhenian and the Eastern Empire is.
Yeah, and we're going there to help him. And also maybe we'll see some more Goran backstory.
That'll be interesting.
And then
Like the
when
political
we
connection?
do that, we are going to go back to Urgmont, to the tribes, and then they're going to support us in the war. And then, hopefully, unless we get, dried off
Fucked.
to do other stuff again, we're gonna go to Condolia and we're gonna figure out what's up with the demon stuffs with you, Starry.
I think the issue also becomes that we do need to go to Condolia,
Yes.
We
right?
do eventually. But I don't think we're strong enough yet.
How do we spell
We
Tyrrhenian?
do. I can
It's
spell
like
it out
something
for
like
you.
that.
Somewhere. Tauranian. Sure, thanks.
I'm with you on going to Candolia. It's a pressing matter for me as well, but how we got our asses handed to us last time, the mindfuckery and everything, it doesn't feel right to just go chase their tail immediately.
Yes, and also, like I said, the thing with Adros is a little bit more time sensitive.
Exactly, and the war is pressing on people I love.
His name's
No.
Adros?
Adros. yeah.
Yes. He's like a guy. He had. Wait. Is he
So let's
the
go there.
guy who had like a thing with Flickr for a while?
No, that's Brovis.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
somebody different.
See, that's the other guy.
Brovis.
But yes, Adros. He is cool. You have met him before, Starry, when we were campaign 1.
Probably.
Do you remember the
Spot as well.
tribe in Merkmont where everyone spoke Infernal?
No.
Okay. Do you remember Chantal, the wizard lady with the raven familiar who Caroline's enjoys?
I remember that name. I remember her.
Also, can I just
Okay.
interrupt this to say fucking well done on that pronunciation for the infernal rite, Zalin? It was pretty good.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Very nice. Why is Caroline? Why is going to Adros, meeting him in Tranian, so time sensitive?
Because the tribe in Merkmont are worried about him. They haven't heard from him in a while, and they're worried.
Did
Next
I
is up
send
there.
word to the Thieves Guild?
You guys did not even talk to Tom and Stone yet.
Yeah, we haven't talked to him
Oh, okay.
again about the Clarion stuff
Yeah.
either.
Well, if
We
it's so time sensitive and they're so wary, we should go there immediately. There's no time for discussing. Every hour we can save is an hour.
But we need to sleep anyhow.
You have such.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the thing. If I'm going with you, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Simply because I am one of the most wanted people in the entire goddamn continent.
Stay behind.
I spent, I think, 50 years attempting to hide. I was a little less than that. I think it was like maybe 20. I spent like 20 to 50 years trying to hide. It's complicated. It's... Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. Yeah, of course. But would that obstruct you in functioning, or at least being with us? Because we need you.
Will they recognize you after all those years?
Absolutely they will. I've been hunted down while we were in the Arctic wastes. I've been hunted down while I'm here.
Oran, my friend.
Yes.
Stay behind. Get a job. Go find something to do. We can take care of this. If there's such a problem with you coming, out of respect, totally.
How dare you suggest that Goran become a functioning member of society?
Totally unacceptable. I apologize.
How would you
So, I'm not arguing against going. I'm arguing against let's leave literally right now. That's not advisable. I think what we do is we go to the Thieves Guild. I'll reach out to my criminal contact.
You're a criminal?
Give us like a day or two to prepare. This is a multi-week journey to get to Durinia.
Fair.
Yeah. This is a multi-week journey to get to Durinia. Sorry.
No, don't worry. That's fair.
Of course, what you need to do would anything we can do to prepare. Useful.
Yeah. It's... If we are going to Trinian first, we should spend at least a little bit of time making sure we're 100% ready for that as well.
Of course, whatever you say. But I would love to change the chase that's, going after you. If that's a possibility, of course, but I'm going for it.
I believe we should go to Tyranian first, but if you want to reach out to your Thieves Guild contact, then maybe we can stay here for a couple more days. Maybe we can, go back to 31 and see what's up with the mages. Because
I think
Tom
that's
said we have like 4 days. I think it's been like 4 days.
yeah. I think we can. It wouldn't take very long. I'm almost absolutely certain that they owe me a few favors. So,
Are you suggesting we bring some of them?
I don't even know who have to. It's one of those I have to talk to them first and then we'll see how it goes type
is that
deals, but
Is that like essentially what you are hoping for?
well, essentially the issue is not going there, it's getting into the country without being spotted or seen. Because if they see anyone operate, like if they see people operating from Blue and Black in Turanian, that'll be real complicated. Here's the thing.
Are we that unwelcome?
Here's one thing.
Blue
It's
and
not
Black
that
doesn't
you're
have
unwelcome.
Blue and Black doesn't have initial ties in Tyranian. We have aligned ourselves with one of their criminals. That being said, we could potentially, depending on their perception of those who want Goran dead, we could potentially make allies there before they realize who amongst our ranks is a criminal. Then we could essentially have a safe haven within the land. Though it's not a guaranteed approach. I think the Thieves
And
Guild is still
also-
our strongest bet.
Yeah, and also there's a certain level of corruption, shall we say, prevalent throughout at least upper society, but definitely lower societies. Getting in with that is probably going to be a very strong bet. Mostly so that we can keep ourselves safe, get ourselves the resources we need, in the same way that we have support here. It would make acquiring any of our objectives while we're in Tyranian considerably easier. It would also mean we could keep Adros safe should something pass.
Yeah.
Alright.
So creating a criminal enterprise in Tyranian to create a safe hold, or at least a strong foundation of support when things get shit-faced.
Yeah.
I'm all up
Shit
for that.
will inevitably hit the fan.
Of course. Let's be prepared
Oh.
then.
Do fans exist in this universe?
Do what exist in this universe?
Do fans exist in this universe? Because otherwise you're hitting a windmill.
Well, Caroline has plenty of them. You just gotta look at the Golden Barn Inn.
It's true.
Understandable.
Nolan Barnum.
I mean, I have fans over the entire continent. Maybe even in Condolia. I think I did play there once.
Fans and fans.
With,
Where are you
like-
bitches?
Well, they're right in this, this wish.
Where are your bitches?
They're
My
right here.
bitches.
I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that one. Kind of got me there. Good call. But yeah, let's.
Alright, Trader, Goran. Just make the call. I'm so sorry.
That's alright.
You want me
Um,
over? Let's go to the Thieves Guild.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
I love the
Just
idea
say
that
so.
Oxide calling Goran traitor isn't you breaking the fourth wall, it's just accidentally calling him a traitor.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nice.
What?
No, not traitor, trader. Like, I've already digging myself a bigger hole.
Yep. Let's get a good night's sleep first, lads.
You have.
It's been. Oh, we have. Okay.
Yeah, this is all happening
Good
like.
morning.
Good morning. Yes, I also slept too.
Yes.
Said the guy who
How was
doesn't
the
need to
dreaming
sleep.
like
Yes, sleep. Something I totally do as
Exactly.
something that never sleeps.
Puts the book in the bag.
Okay.
Okay. Let's travel. Where's the Thieves Guild?
None of you actually know. But you
secret
do have
behind
a contact for the Thieves Guild at
that? Actually,
Kylen-Jaal.
I do.
Zalin, do you want to tell him or should I?
Long story
Oh, okay.
short, you know where it was.
I know where
It
a
is
few
not
different ones.
my fault.
Still cryptic.
Nice.
That is all.
It's not your fault. I believe you.
You do have a contact at Blue on Black, Thomas Stone, who's within the Thieves Guild.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know that there was a
The
bounty
issue-
hunter thing up in Graydon, but I don't know if that's like.
They're not the same.
No.
Yeah, but
can
I
you
don't know
ring
if
Thomas
they
up?
would like know. But they might. I mean, I'm on really good terms with Avarius.
We
Do I
find out
know
they've.
Thomas Stone? Sorry.
We can go to Thomas. But also we find out they just built a thieves guild underneath the Blue on Black estate.
No.
That would be hilarious. They would do it
You
too.
really
Just
are.
blindfold it, go the
Turn that
roundabout,
complex
go
into a
back.
floating castle like we originally planned, and once it lifts up, we just see the thieves guild underneath it.
It doesn't. Half of it comes with the. It's like, huh? Neat.
But do we need to see Thomas?
Well, you could have
or
just
do we just need
asked.
to see Thomas?
Little column A, little column B, it just depends. The last time you spoke to him, he had to send a message by mail or by pigeon carrier.
Yes.
Specifically.
But I could cast sending on him if I know the guy. I don't know if
You know.
I know the guy. I know him.
Yeah.
What do we need from Thomas? Like, give us the location of the Thieves Guild? Is that easy? Or do we, like, need to have, like, secret handshake?
We can just go to Blue on Black and have a conversation with them. That way, we're not limited by the limitations of sending.
I understand, but we're limited to time and traveling.
Gas
And
mode.
I know
basically.
we're traveling fast, but still, like, getting to the boat as fast as we can is important as well.
God.
If we need to see him face to face, that's fine with me as well. It's just managing options.
So, I think it'll be easier to just go see him in person. It will be faster because we'll need to have essentially 2 or 3 messages minimum and probably complicated responses.
All right. Back to Blue on Black then.
Back to Blue on Black. Okay. So,
Bed and breakfast.
I'm assuming Windwalk.
Mm-hmm.
Easy enough. One of you two would
Is
cast
my
it.
speed still halved in Windwalk?
Yes.
So, do you guys want to take another day to... Technically, yes. Yes, it is.
I mean, it's still 150 feet
Actually, hang on.
per whatever.
Let me... Oh, God, why did I open Edge? Ew. There we go.
Yeah,
Let
that
me
is
read
different.
Windwalk really quick. So, the Windwalk spell... Yeah, so a creature that's affected by the spell has a fly speed of 300 feet. Yeah. So you would have it would be reduced.
Yeah.
If it gave you a separate form and that form had 300 feet fly speed, then technically that'd be different. But yes, it does.
I mean, you're assuming a gaseous form.
You are, but you are still under the effects of your exhaustion.
It's still me. I'm still the thing.
Yeah.
How long would travel take
Cat's
to Blue
moving.
on Black and the docks?
That's
In normal fly speed.
Mm. Normal
Maybe
fly
an hour
speed?
each way.
Yeah. Maybe a little more than an hour, but with Caroline it'd be almost 2 hours. But it's definitely possible. It'd be
it's
more
not
than 2 hours,
bad.
but still. It's
not bad.
I was thinking like 2 days or 2 hours. Yeah, I'll just lay back and fly backwards for a while.
yeah, no. That shit's fast.
Yeah, no. It's 600 kilometers an hour, I believe.
It's
If the math
600
is correct.
feet per something.
300 feet per 6
Wait.
seconds. Yeah, so the math checked out to approximately 600 kilometers an hour.
Wow.
We're getting on a bullet train.
Stunning.
Getting our jaws dishinged. That's what it said.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Well, 150 is a bit more of a breeze then, I guess.
Yeah. So easy enough, you guys can make your way to Blue on Black, which that's 9. If you include Eldest Raya, makes 10. So yeah, okay. Oh no, Astaroth. So Eldest Raya will just have to teleport himself. You have each other, and then
Do we still have Rose?
yes,
No. What?
Eldest Raya will have to. She's been. You guys never went back to Blue on Black, did you? Oh yeah, so she would have had to make her way back herself. She would have actually probably stayed at Arya would. Think about it, because she's still recovering from dying. So never mind. No, she would not be with you, but she might be at Blue on Black when you return. All right. Is there anything else before we fly to Blue on Black?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
All right. Eldest Raya will teleport, and you all fly to Blue on Black. As you arrive, Eldest Raya teleported himself just outside so that he could walk in the front door and begin to kind of assess where everything's at the moment. The Githzerai have settled in quite well, where they aren't ruining anything. They aren't causing problems. They actually have settled in and are making nice. Though in a off-putting way. There's still a bit of a barrier there. But it's not the worst. They do recognize each of you as you all walk in and acknowledge the bag in Kevin's hand.
What?
They acknowledge the lance that's wielded by Illiken.
Try and take it from me, bitch.
They will not. As each of you...
Trust me, you don't want to touch it anyway. Drives you mad.
As each of you make your way into your original forms at the center of Blue on Black, one of the Githzerai come up to you, Illiken. And just kind of stands at attention.
Hello, soldier.
Blue on Black is interesting, to say the least. Will we be staying long?
Yeah.
What? Illiken?
I don't know if Illiken's...
Did Illiken's phone die? Is that what happened?
No. Status report.
There we go. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Elikin.
The soldier
Hello?
asked if we'll be staying long.
Hello.
Is Illigan not hearing us?
I can hear you.
Hello.
Okay.
Just responding like a dummy.
Nice.
Are you there, Margaret? It's me, God.
I'm not sure. How long are we planning on staying?
Well, it
Forever?
depends. I mean, if you want them to be a part of Blue on Black, you can just tell them to do so.
Oh, yeah. I mean, whoever would like to join the ranks of Blue on Black may do so. We have lodgings in a nice house.
We have a
Hopefully plenty of
war that needs
space.
to be fought.
Indeed, we have a war that needs to be fought.
Well, the rest of us need purpose, so I guess here we will stay.
I mean, we can probably get you guys some, like, positions under some, like, carpenters or, like, some people if you want to, like, learn some crafts.
Blacksmith?
We
Yeah.
will take our time learning what we wish to learn.
Of course.
We
Maybe
appreciate
some of you
the
can be
offer.
teachers. You can definitely get some more experience with weapons.
Ha! You want us to get
Never
more
not
experience
something
with
to learn.
weapons?
No, us. We have much to learn from the Gith.
That makes more sense. No offense to you.
None taken.
We will see what we can
There's always something
contribute
new to learn.
and help where we can. Thank you.
I nod my head.
He seems more like confused with what to do with himself than anything else, but moves on and relays the
What
information.
to do with them too?
You are my lord. I don't know what I'm
aside
doing.
From
Me
hiring
neither.
those soldiers and giving them some place to live, it's a little hard to tell since they're
You're like,
so
congratulations, you work for us
lost.
now.
But hey, we're nice people.
Unturned you.
We're not bad. We won't take advantage of you. Well, we won't take advantage of them if they don't want to be taken advantage of.
Hey yo.
And since I hold the lance, they listen to me.
So,
And I'm not a bad person.
looking for Thomas Stone, easy enough to find. He actually seeks you out. Hi.
Me?
Good to see you all again. Got a message back. Getting into the Majocracy is going to be a bit more tricky. They're still trying to work on a way in. I can keep you posted, but I don't know when I'm going to hear back from them. All's in their court.
Nice. Have you seen, or would you be able to find insert name of my criminal contact here because you retconned who?
I just retcon her name.
Yeah, you haven't given me that name.
I thought I did.
I should know it.
I thought I did.
Their name shall be Shelby.
No.
Jeff.
Marcus
Phyllis.
Fork.
I did. It was Syra.
Marcus Fork's better.
It's in her fucking pinned messages, Goran.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Someone expected Goran to read.
Come
I
on,
didn't know
Riley.
it'd be in
Discriminating.
fucking messages.
Illiterate.
You know what? Fair.
I think shovel is a good nice for this criminal partner.
God is being angry.
So, I'm aware of where she is.
Yeah, that's from 2019.
Yeah, that was back at the incident that you very fondly refer to.
Wait, what incident?
Wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, the bombing.
Oh yeah, the bombing.
times.
Remember, guys?
The
Always think
the
about
Pearl
that.
Harboring.
Remember when we did like the bombing thing at the port?
Remember when we killed so many people? Even convinced them to stay there so they could die?
Don't we have so
They
much
were
fun,
enemy
guys?
combatants. What do you expect?
Good memories.
It's not a war crime. We're not at war.
Oh, we're about to.
It's just a
I mean, it's
normal
Cold War.
crime.
It's just a
No,
crime against humanity.
Well,
Oh, guys, it's not a war crime. It's just a crime against humanity.
It's a silly, goofy
That wouldn't be a crime against
thing to
humanity.
do.
Anyways. Why do you ask?
I need to speak to her about getting back into Turinian.
Well... You mentioned something of your past, but I don't know all the details, nor will I ask. I might be able to help you with that, but as far as getting you back into the country, it shouldn't be that difficult. Just staying away from cities. But if you're asking me, it's because you need into the cities as well, yes?
Probably. Almost certainly.
Well, the first step, of course, would be getting there. The second step, getting in on land by any means, is the better way to do this. You all have a ship, yes? Or are you looking to have one?
We have a ship.
Good enough then. Make sure the
Okay.
ship has a crew. They can watch from afar, so they don't have to dock on the port, and then you can
Okay.
wind walk your way onto the land, isn't that? From there, just don't reveal yourselves as blue on black, or do. As far as getting you in a city, that's something that I personally will not be able to help you with. I don't think that they will either. Lyra was able to get you off the continent. She's from the place, but she's not exactly welcome back either. I can ask. It'll take a couple days to have the message returned to me, but I can definitely ask her. Should that be something that you can look into? I don't know how long it'll take, though. Couple days for the message, and then anything beyond that. Who knows how long it'll take to set up? Some of these operations can take weeks, months.
Meanwhile, 5 seconds later.
But still here.
Yeah. I mean, I do have some good connections there. It's just getting back into the city.
I'm sure you're creative enough you shouldn't need the help of the Thieves Guild. Should you possess any favors with Thieves Guild, might suggest you save them for while you're there. Knowing you all, you're probably gonna want them. Like I said, given your capabilities, it shouldn't be hard to get yourselves into a city.
I mean, Arya could always just turn into an elephant again.
I'm missing context there, but that's a thing she can do apparently. Yeah. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I don't know. I think we should be fine for now.
Right then. As soon as I hear back from the Thieves Guild about a way into Unsta, still can't say that properly, I'll let you know as soon as I possibly can. Till then, good luck. And he turns and begins to leave.
So,
So,
what are we gonna
Sick.
do now?
so many
I think
choices,
that-
so many decisions, so many things to do.
Yeah, I think we should be more or less okay to at least try to get back to Turinian. At least if, you know, Syra can be convinced. We should probably also figure out what we're doing for that crew. I mean, we can crew the thing there, but just leaving it unattended off is probably not a good idea.
I mean, I think I know some people up there. And I mean, Oxide probably knows some people up there too.
Do I know people up there?
Well, you're a sailor. You'll figure something out.
Wow. That's presumptuous.
Are you so
Yeah.
up there referring to Great Import?
Yes.
No, but you do know, Oxide, that it shouldn't be hard to hire a crew while you're in the city.
Of course. Of course.
Alternatively, you could try to take members of Blue on Black too.
They're kind of irreplaceable.
Are any of the
These
Kith
aren't.
Sailors?
with-
Nah.
Okay.
Follow orders, though.
Yeah, they were piloting a spaceship. No, it was other Gith.
That was Elda
Yeah.
Soraya. And they crashed that one too.
Nice. I say, and are the Gith capable of piloting a ship? El just chimes in no.
But I can pilot a ship, that's not a problem. But
Oh well.
just need the hardy crew.
Yeah, if you need an effective crew, you
I
could,
mean,
you
I
could
think
take
there
the Gith.
were.
The Gith are not experienced as sailors, but they are strong people. They are deckhands that could make an effective team. And the
Are
rest of
they
you can
water?
fill out the more niche jobs too. But
I don't
as
think
far as-
they've ever experienced water.
be a lot of might be a lot of seasickness. It'd be funny.
They do like spaceships all the time. I think they're good.
We could ask their opinion.
Oh
on
no,
what they
because
like.
this is the other people. These are the guys that were not on the spaceship.
Oh, I mean that sucks for them.
Kid, are you up for a undercover operation on a sea ship?
But I think weren't there some people that we like already had who were like
We have the dock watchers, but I don't think we have a crew
Yeah.
hired.
We have the pirate crew, if you're talking about them, but
no, they had their own ship.
Are you
Yeah,
talking
they're
about
on
the
track.
crew that you
The
had?
ladies.
Are you talking about the crew you had before you lost the Phoenix?
Maybe. Yeah, because because of what happened when I first got the ship, I also, got, some of the pirates and some of the like trade people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a full crew. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then
Actually, this-
I lost the ship because fucking Como. And
actually, this might be something Thomas would be able to help us with. Hiring a decent crew that's trustworthy enough to.
or I can talk to Avarius. I think Avarius has helped us with like ship stuff before too.
He has.
Yeah. Yeah.
He helped fill whatever missing people you needed for your crew last time. Though I guess this time you'll owe him a favor.
I suppose.
Make your way to Great Import.
Oh, let's go.
Is there anything anybody would like to do with Blue and Black before you depart?
Is there any money I can?
Any money I
pet
can
the cat?
steal? Yes. Everyone stands in line to pet Draco.
Pet Draco.
Yeah, the
The
cat.
cat.
Oh,
like a
yeah!
pathway.
The cat is there.
I pet
The cat, which is either voiced by Draco or by Rasmus. Ooh, baby.
Rasmus is trying to mute me, and he's doing a very good job.
Good boy.
Not a too good job.
Can you give him scritches behind his ears and between
Caroline
his shoulder
pets
blades,
the cat, the
please?
game, everyone like that.
Well, he's like sleeping on my
He's
laptop.
stubborn.
Yeah,
And
but I'm giving him some pets.
Okay. After petting the cat, Draco,
Yes.
and misforming yourselves, you all fly up to Great Import. On which, unfucking your mist form, you find yourselves in the familiar, muddy city that is Great Import. Following the path, I'm assuming you're going straight to Avarius.
I mean, yeah, it's like in the bar and then down back and then down there and then.
Oh yeah,
knock on
you know the
thing.
way. You know the way.
Yeah. I probably have it in my book, but I don't remember exactly what it is.
You go down to the second to last ring, all the way down closer to the waterfront. Then you go find the bar that's there that looks like shit. Then you go in the back of the bar, pull a lever. There's a floor that goes in there, whole underground hideout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
And then there's the actual bar.
Yep.
And this is where I first met Chantal.
Yep. Easy enough.
Memories.
At which point, as you arrive, you are let in. The group getting ever larger every time you come in. It's like every time you come here, you just bring more people.
I'm just like, I swear they're trustworthy, guy. Like,
we might need to move.
I would like to do one thing, which is go to my spells. I'm so sorry. And cast Alter Self on myself. Become a gnome, or like, yeah, leprechaun. I don't know.
You can be a gnome.
Yeah.
Or you can stand out. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Let's go for funsies. I'll be a 6 feet tall.
No, alter self does not work like that.
You can include in changing your height, weight, facial features.
Oh, that's right. Alter self's the second level one. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, it's the sky self that doesn't.
You see, you're a 6 foot tall what?
Yeah, I was going somewhere.
6 foot tall gnome.
Yes, that's what I was going for. 6 foot tall leprechaun. That's what I was going for. So I just still want to be out there, but not be recognizable as Oxide. For no reason.
Okay.
Do leprechauns exist?
I know
in
the
No.
They do now. Oh.
I mean, probably exists in like folklore.
You're also only altering, like, I should warn you, you're not altering the clothes you're wearing.
Oh fuck.
It's alter self.
Okay.
So you might want to pick a gnome.
Yeah.
Or you might want to redress.
Okay, now I'll pick a gnome leprechaun. I'll do that. And with leprechaun, of course, I don't change my clothes to green, but like a big bushy red beard where everything's hiding behind.
Yeah, your beard becomes ginger, your face becomes slimmer, your body becomes a lot thinner and a little shorter, and you gnomify yourself.
Randomize on your character creation.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a twirl on my right eyebrow, like
easy enough
at the end, like the normal. You see my mustache?
The other one's shaved off.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's do that. The other one shaved off.
Done. You are now a gnome.
Yeah.
Right. As you guys make your way into the tavern, you look around and you do see some familiar faces. One of which, of course, would be Avarius, who you recognize as he's currently in the midst of conversation with somebody who is standing at his throne beside him.
Is the warrior lady behind him still?
Yes.
His bodyguard? Nice.
And you see that as Avarius is in the middle of conversation, he looks up over at the door, the entryway, as you enter first, and he gives a smile as he continues his conversation, recognizing you as you come in.
Great. I mean, welcome to the Bounty Hunters Guild. There's some bounties over there. If you want any of them, you go talk to the bar.
Don't want any of them.
That's Avarius. He's like the leader.
I'm pretty sure I've met Avarius as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can just sit down.
Everyone in campaign 1 and 3 has.
So,
Which point, Avarius ends his conversation. Darling! And he ushers you towards him.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see a friendly face after being gone for so long. But what can we do for you today?
Well, we are looking for a crew. I got my boat back.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very well done.
And we need a crew who's up for a slightly longer journey.
I could potentially find you a crew, though it might take a bit of convincing. To put it simply, we're on equal grounds as of this point. No favors owed to one another, but given your absence and the difficulty of contacting you, I'd probably ask for the upfront payment. Finder's fee, of course, and then the wages for each of your crew will be yours to take care of beyond a certain threshold. Sound fair?
Of course.
That being the case, let's see. If it's the same ship that I'd witnessed, probably going to need a navigator. You'll need a couple of hands. You would be the quartermaster, or would you need one?
I think we're good on quartermaster and captain.
Figured as much, and will all of you be attending?
Yes.
Correct.
Then we might want to pack light for the crew. Though maybe there's enough space. Nah, we'll get to that. You will want a couple of stronger individuals, and potentially some with better sight, so a spotter, navigator, somebody to steer, unless you'd be steering yourself, or you're looking to crew so that you can leave, like you usually do.
Yes, we are
Understood.
looking to keep the boat out at sea whilst we ourselves
Clever.
enter.
You need a rowboat then as well. Though I don't know if there's one big enough for the whole entirety of your...
We don't.
Yeah, we
so you
don't
should be fine.
need that.
Well, then I hope you enjoy the swim, and don't get swallowed up by the sea. But you should... we'll call it 1,500 gold. And a majority of that is, of course, a finder's fee, but it also will pay for the next 2 months of service for your crew. Sound good?
Does that seem like a fair price?
Does it?
Do I think it does?
I'm like reading. I'm trying to read both Oxide and Avarius. Like,
Go ahead and make me an insight check.
Ooh.
in like comparison
Oxide,
to each other.
I will give you some information here in a second.
I got a 19.
Okay. You get the sense that it's a little expensive. It's on the expensive side, a little bit as extortionist. But it's also 1,500 is a lot for payment for just 2 months. And if a fair amount of that is going to his finder's fee, you might be able to find a cheaper set on your own. But there is also the reliability of Avarius' crew, and paying them only for 2 months for a fair amount of money might be beneficial in the long run, but it also could just be an extortion tactic. Kind of hard to tell, but that's what the both of you would get from your passive knowledge of being a sailor and from your insight check. I'll give you this in addition, Oxide. It's a higher wage for most sailing crew, especially just as a previous merchant like yourself, where everything was based on like you getting a portion of what was made from the sale of cargo. This is like, hey, here's a flat sum. You owe us this much work.
Fair enough.
And you definitely, for something like that, you would have to renegotiate once the contract term was up.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is 2 months of service.
Yeah, I'll cast sending to Caroline and tell her it's kind of fair. It's a businessman after all. I would say that we need to check up on the crew. At least choose of the best 10. get a vibe check from them instead of him giving them to us? Because mutiny is optional, always.
That's fair. I think we'll, talk to them before we leave.
Was
And
that
if we need a refund? It's back to him, because he said sending, so, If we need a refund, we might be able to ask.
Alright. If you trust the guy enough, that's fine. I just need to check up on the crew. I need to trust them.
You didn't hear that last part, but you got everything else.
Yeah.
I can cast sending at will, right?
For your book, it's a number of times equal to how many times your book would let you.
Well, it's at will. So.
I thought it was only like number. I thought it was equal to your proficiency bonus. Yeah, it's an at-will casting, but it's you have a number of uses equal to proficiency bonus.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll check up on that. Okay, then skip the last part. I'll just say. I'll tell him we need to check up on the crew, see what they're made of.
That's completely fair, but the price will stay then. 1,500, and I will have them ready for you within the next hour and a half? Hour at least, but it might be a little longer.
Well, I appreciate
See you in an hour.
your making it express. Okay, guys, let's, split some money.
Yeah.
Not all of that is going. I am willing to give more than the rest of you, but I don't want to give the entire thing.
Fair
I
enough.
can give like
I
25
have.
platinum.
I can give 49 gold.
You only have 49 gold?
Yeah.
You don't need to give anything. Save it. Save it. Okay. Anyone else who wants to
I
contribute?
put down 25 platinum.
Okay, so 250 gold.
I mean, I'll see what I can contribute. Let me just check real
Yeah,
quick.
doesn't Spot have like a bunch of money?
Oh, maybe.
Doesn't Starry also
did.
have a shit ton of money?
Yeah, but Starry's a wizard. That doesn't count. He needs the money.
Yeah, I do have a little bit of money. A tiny little bit.
Okay, how much is that tiny little bit?
4,200. Like I can contribute a little bit,
Okay, you
what,
wanna?
what do we need? What do we need?
We need 1,500. Goran has paid 250, so now we're at 1,250. I can pay like 500.
I'll
Then we
pay
need
500.
750.
I'll pay the rest. It's fine.
The rest.
I'll pay 500. That won't be.
Okay,
You
so
wanna pay
500
1,000?
from each the three of you then, yes?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Easy enough to do. With the money placed in Avarius's, well, I say hand, in a tray in front of him as he looks at the money. He looks like he's about to count it, but looks through it, looks at you all. I'll take your word for it. And he passes the tray onward. Go ahead and search out for the best crew you can find. And you see two of the people that were beside him take the order and leave. As I said,
Inside
given
check
the
the
hour
best
and...
crew.
Are they actually going to get
Going for the best crew.
They better.
I mean, for that kind of money, probably, yeah.
Okay. Then I don't need to inside check. Sure.
Captain Jack Sparrow better be there.
I don't think Jack Sparrow's
Our
crew is ever the best
Sack
crew.
Jero.
Our ship will be gone in 2 seconds.
Shiver me timbers.
Yeah, you don't want the ship stolen again.
Ship stolen.
Ship stolen, no. Ship at the bottom of the sea. Everyone's seen the openings of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm gonna say to Avarius, Well, for that price, we better be your favorites.
Of course, dear. After all, it's not often that I can get such a lump sum of cash on demand for some services that I could very easily provide. I do appreciate the service and the patronage, and I guarantee you that if you have any problems, you just come talk to me and we'll make sure it's all sorted out. Understood?
Of course.
Any problems at all. Plus, should you come into port where we've got some connections here, then we'll take care of repairs here and there. As long as it's not rebuilding the entire ship.
Yeah, I would prefer it to not come to that.
As would I. That's also why I know I can count on you. Do take care of yourself, dear, and if there's anything else you need, you know where to find me. Or at least somebody who knows where to find me.
Of course.
Enjoy yourselves, have a drink, relax for a while. You've got some time to kill after all.
That's true.
Which
Do we want to look for diamonds again in Graydon?
Sure.
It is potentially a trading port. There might be some diamonds, maybe.
You are also in the Bounty Hunters Guild too, you can check here.
That's true. Some of you can ask Avarius if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. Would you also happen to know where we would be able to locate some diamonds?
Diamonds. Are you looking for jewelry, or are you looking for other arcane necessities?
Arcane necessities.
I thought that might be the case. And he kind of points across the room towards the bar. Ask over there. They'll look over my direction. I'll let them know that we can sell to you. We don't have much to offer, and you will have to pay a price for it. But we might be able to work something out.
Thank you. It's greatly appreciated.
Of course. Which point, as you make your way over there and begin to talk to the individual, you see what looks like a female tabaxi kind of in the midst of wiping down the countertop and filling out another glass, just setting it out as she looks in your direction. What can I do for you?
We would like to purchase some diamonds.
Diamonds, and you've come to... Never mind. Right, what are you looking for?
Diamonds worth approximately 300 gold points.
Points?
Gold pieces, sorry.
Gotcha. I've got enough for two. I'm assuming it's for the bring 'em back from the dead before they die too fast, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. And she sets down two different pouches. Let's say 800 for two.
Works for me. I'd give her 80 plat.
She takes it. And you take the stuff. You have two castings now. That's all we've got for the time being, and you're gonna be pressed to find anywhere else in the city, so apologies, but you've got what you need, right? Now, can I get you a drink?
We need more than... For sure.
What can I need?
I don't know. I'll look for everybody else if they want to just grab anything.
Start us off
Do
with a
you
whiskey.
have any wine? Like, good wine.
I would do.
Get that wine.
30 gold.
How many gold?
30.
Okay.
That
I
for
will-
30
a-
for one
a-
glass, or
that-
for...
She takes the 30 gold, hands you a couple glasses, and a fair-sized
Bottle.
bottle of
Yeah.
wine. It's alright. You've had better back in the day, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything with citrus?
Hands you a glass for the wine.
It's the wine.
Gotcha.
By the way, you
was thinking,
taste
do
it,
we-
it's not citrusy.
I figured.
Do we need to stock up on like resources, traveling resources from anything for
fair.
Because
For
I
sure.
don't think that's supplied to us yet.
Yeah, we haven't. I don't know if we've been that good at like keeping track of food, of rations.
Fair enough.
You haven't needed to because Zarya had Goodberry.
Both of us have good berry. So between the two druids, there's enough good. But if the crew's anything like Jack,
It's like lembas bread or something. What's good berry?
you've had good berry before.
Yeah, I Menno hasn't. Oxide has.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
you do remember
It's a
Jack Steele
magical
literally
berry.
bitching about it.
Yeah, you were part of campaign 3.
Well, no, you were part
Well-
of the Arctic Waste expedition. You know, Jack Steele bitches about having the same flavor of food every time he goes for food because it's just like, hey, take this good berry. It's like a bead of nourishment. And he's like, I'm fucking tired of them. I want steak. I don't care if it's raw.
It tastes like a grape.
Pretty much, yeah. A single grape and then you're full.
Great. Then I just need alcohol.
The anorexic stream. That was me. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I didn't mean to offend the grapes. I'm so sorry.
Just the green ones.
Hi, Buppy.
Just the green one.
So,
It's a baby.
Oh.
cutie.
He's a good boy.
Playing on the keyboard, and it's
Good boy, Rasmus.
if I suddenly drop out of the call, it's his fault.
Gotcha.
Well, don't blame him.
I will.
Is there anywhere I
I'm
can get
100%
black powder
blaming him.
before
He's
we go
just
as
a
well?
sleepy boy. Guys.
What'd you say,
come on.
Oxide?
Is there anywhere I can get black powder here as well before we go?
Here in the Bounty Hunters Guild? Yeah, you can. It is kind of pricey, because it's tough to get your hands on this shit.
Fair.
But for, how much are you looking for?
Pretty much tinkering with the blunderbusses I got. That's,
Gotcha, you're looking for ammo? Like,
yeah,
okay.
it's self-made ammo.
Right. So for a blunderbuss, you can probably make 5 shots with 100 gold.
Nice.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's
Okay.
insane.
I can make 2.5. Well, let's make 2. Just 2 more. I got 3. 5 is enough.
I'm gonna make. That's
So-
utterly insane. Oh my god.
Well, it is one shot does damage in a cone, and there is no save.
Just damage.
Yeah, it's just straight damage in a cone, and the closer you are, the more damage dice you roll.
Okay, fair.
Okay, I'll rip out the 40 gold. Infantry. We need to steal some shit. Jeez.
We need to
I
steal
hope this
some
is a
shit.
big gun.
All
I
right.
mean,
It's about the size of Oxide, and he's wielding it.
All right.
All right.
I think we're ready for the departure.
As time passes, you make your way out to the port side where the Phoenix. Fuck me, what is it called?
The
Rising
rising,
Phoenix.
Rising Phoenix. I keep forgetting that.
It's rising from the ground up.
Listen, it's not. It's
It's rising from the ashes. It's being reborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Not
can we even
anymore.
really call it the Phoenix anymore?
well, you can
Sure we
because it
can.
was on fire at one point.
It was the phoenix, and then it died and became the raven, and now it's reborn again as the rising phoenix.
It was reborn from flame thanks to Zalin.
That too.
That is only half my fault, and you know it.
You still helped.
You still did it.
So
That's
your
just
fault.
your fault.
It's only 1/3 your fault. I think I cast fireball point.
I fired the fewest amount of fireballs.
You fired 2.
I fired 1, thank you very much.
Maybe. I
I-
don't know.
I
Goran
think it was-
fired 2.
Sorry, every time I
Okay,
think
well-
of fire, I just think it's your fault. My apologies.
What kind
Both
of
you guys'
weapon
fault
is
a little bit.
It would wand of fireball would be more powerful in Zalin's hands, though. Well, more powerful is subjective. It would do consistently more damage, but it'd have to be cast at a lower level, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay. But nevertheless, on the docks where the Rising Phoenix is, you find what looks to be a crew of 8 that are prepared and ready for you. You see each of them are... Most of them are strong. None of them are comically, like, pirate-looking in nature. But they seem like capable hands. A mixture of different ethnicities and species, but... Well, I mean, and yeah, you've got a crew. Going through the lines and speaking to each one of them to kind of figure out who they are and what they're
I'm trying
like.
to like read them and stuff too, just get a like glimpse of who they are.
You get a sense that each of them are devoted to either money or they're devoted to the sea.
That's fair.
And you get the sense that those that are devoted to money, have like one of them was talking at one point or mentioning about how some others were going to join him, but were worried about the amount of money being put on the table that the job might just be too dangerous. Like, it might be just a death sentence. And he's like, but I don't really have a need for life, so fuck it, let's do this. If I live, I get the money. If not, oh well. It's one of those mentalities.
Yeah.
Great.
Job shouldn't be too dangerous.
He's a millennial.
Oh, they seem like
I got no idea.
they don't seem like they'll stab me in the back, as long as they stay away from other people who may pay them more.
Each of them has an affinity or
Of course
has
they
a...
won't stab you in the back.
I will mention
It's way
this.
easier to use a gun.
Each of them that have been conscripted are members of the Bounty Hunters Guild.
So they would kind of be fucked if they stab me in the back.
They know better.
Good. Good.
And how many are we getting?
You have 8.
8. Now
You
I need
have
all the names. now.
So you have a... No, fuck off. You have a first mate, you have a spotter, you have a navigator, and then the other 5 are miscellaneous members like craftsmen, medics on board, as well as simple strong hands for the deck.
Yeah.
So you have
Alright.
somebody there to help you with repairs, you have somebody there to help you with repairing people. It's easy enough.
Great.
Great.
They will suffice as a decent skeleton crew for when every one of you is off of your ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also not going to overcrowd the ship.
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
All right. Voyage.
it's time to depart. Embarking on the Rising Phoenix and setting sail for the next adventure ahead. Caroline and Goran, have you agreed what the destination's going to be?
Brennan?
Sure.
Terranian it is. Alright. Blue and Black sets sail for Terranian. We'll pick this up next
Good
week.
luck to us.
Yeah,
Nice.
good luck to us indeed.
We'll
Well, to
need it.
you.
I think we're all gonna need.
It's a good session. I had a lot of fun today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
To everybody watching,
far.
thanks for hanging out with us. This was an
Yes.
emotional setting for all of us. And for context, Kadrith was a character played by Kevin, who he was a member of Blue on Black, but he was a past character, and it was very emotional watching that all take place because it was a really good idea that I'm really glad. I don't know if you and I came up with it together, or if it was mostly your idea, Kevin, but I'm so glad that we got to do this.
That was your idea.
Was it my idea?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still very
Trust
happy
me,
that it came
I would be
together.
so willing to take credit for it if it was my idea.
Fair enough. All right, but hey, everybody who's watching this, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We hope to see you again next week. We hope to play next week. And have a good night. Penis and goodbye.
Penis.
Bye-bye.
Penis.
And now I gotta deafen myself. Hang on. Where's the... God damn it! Where the fuck's the? It's been so long. I've forgotten how to do this. Oh, there we go.